let's get started. Let's do a recap. So who? You know what? Does someone else want to do a recap? Does anyone else want to recap the last
Last
session?
time on Artifacts&D, finally the goods were collected. The Bork has done porking. And then we went back in time again with the broken Taz, and we're going to ambush the original Taz who hasn't betrayed us yet and give him a swift kick in the dick. And then presumably, just go fix time, and then, once we've set this reality on its pleasant, nice course, go back to, our actual business of getting this artifact back to where it should be
I
on the
wouldn't call
meteor
it
base.
a nice course, but
Well, I mean, yeah, if we stop either of them from dying, I guess
oh
it
well. I
kind of
mean,
is.
if you want to break the timeline in a different way, go
Yeah.
ahead.
That's what I wanted to get out of this is okay. So what we do this time is we go kill Winter and the Demon Queen.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying neither of them die, you piece of shit.
Well, that's also changing the time.
It is. It's changing the timeline.
Actually, wait,
but
no,
for
it's
a
not.
weird-
Neither of them actually die in this. The normal timeline.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They tried to kill Arishka and they fucked it. That's the whole point of this the entire Fall of Winter.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has always said, oh, it's because they killed his wife. No, it's because they tried to kill her and they fucked it, and he's trying to save her.
Yeah.
And he
They
can't,
fucked up
because he
real good.
can't
They
find
screwed
her.
the pooch. They also took everything. Also took everything else that he cared about away from him.
Yeah, and
just
stripped him of his
booted him out of
immortality.
their society and made him a hermit, a very vengeful hermit, and was just like, oh dear.
And there came a point when he was like, you know what? Let's kill God.
Then is somewhere in the downward spiral.
Somewhere in the downward
God.
spiral, a bitter nihilist decided, let's kill God, and then actually found the means to do so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly think that we should just back the fuck out of this place now when we collect actual Taz.
Except there's one thing we need to do.
Kill the old Taz.
No, you have to
No.
make Punished Mander the fucking Worm of World's End, so that the timeline works.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing.
So did we throw him in a volcano? I don't fucking know.
No, there's the thing. We have the thingamajig that we came for from different worlds, different timelines. So this timeline still has its heart of magic. So we have to kick that shit up, Punisher cast Urethra, so it turns into dragon, and then let it go this fucking merry way.
Yeah, sounds about right. It's a tough place to be in. I imagine this conversation as being one that we literally have while we're sat there with Taz. He's like, I'm right here. And we're like, yeah, we know you are. Shut up.
Taz is on the side fucking Molly for the last time.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yes, that is a thing.
And secondly, what we need to do is still go back to the original time frame that we left, but 1 month before, so you can, do what you're supposed to do. Go to that tavern, I go to the city, I do my clothing things, and you leave a message. And Cadia leaves a brand of justice.
I'm surprised you actually remembered some of those things.
Yep. We gotta fix the time stream.
Of course, how else would have you gotten the note in the first place?
Indeed.
Well, if you recall, you got the note, and the note warned you that you fucked up hard.
Yes.
So ostensibly, if you fix everything and don't fuck up hard, there won't be a note or a reason to make a note.
My
Yeah, but we
timeline.
already. Yeah,
Oh,
but here's the
no.
thing: we already fucked up hard.
No,
So
he
we
didn't.
have to
Look,
lead a
everything went
message.
according to plan except for one tiny
Oh.
little thing outside of my control.
Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing. We did fuck up wrong, so we have to warn them to not fuck up again.
I'm not going to say there is a way to make a perfect possible future, but I won't tell you how to do it.
I know there is. It's just
Yeah.
like none of our characters know, and even if we did, I'm not sure I could convince everyone to do it.
It is a
Here's the
hard
thing.
sell.
Here's the thing, Savin. Sophie has the intelligence to probably have figured that out, but she's like an order of magnitude smarter than I am.
I mean, part of in the description of intelligence scores, once you reach a certain level of intelligence, your character is able to make astounding leaps of logic on very little information.
Yeah, I am on that level.
Yep.
Let's see.
But intelligence doesn't automatically say you have, perfect historical knowledge of the setting or anything like that. Which is what you need
No.
to craft a perfect future.
All the revision we did though helps. We spent some time in the Lurbers looking up the history of the Sturf.
That would help, but
Indeed.
Also had a
Let's see.
I've been listening to you guys debate for a while.
Currently, Sophie is at worlds above what you mentioned, Kinathis. She, let's see, 22 to 23 is able to make amazing leaps of logic. Sophie is past 24 to 25, which is world famous level intelligence. I think she actually is past that. I have to look it up. Boop, boop. Yep, he's past that.
All right. So
I mean-
anyway,
Technically, Cadia is also on world famous level intelligence.
really,
Oh, cool. What's she at?
24.
fucking hell.
Oh, so you
wow. I
Dorks.
didn't realize didn't know you had that much intelligence.
Yeah, she's an intelligence-based marshal.
Wow.
congratulations, you're very intelligent.
So you have a lot of people who are very intelligent in your group right now. So that's something.
I
Fucking
speak like
nuts.
I speak like fucking 24 languages.
I don't.
Haha.
I'm only a measly intelligent 12 intelligence. I'm only a measly above average.
Only yeah, only
Here's the thing,
You're
though. You
above
keep
average,
forgetting.
but-
It's okay. You can eat food and breathe without swallowing your tongue. It's good.
No, what's the name? Wizard. You have to remember, you're an extremely intelligent dog.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, that's Cunt Destroyer. Nobody gets that reference.
I know, I've seen the picture. They're doing tricks.
No, that's from, I was gonna say Bolts and D, but that's wrong. Apple and D.
Third and D2.
in D2.
Ben
Wasn't
had a goblin character who had
all.
a corgi mount. And
Isn't-
his
wasn't he-
awakened-
wasn't- wasn't the mount smarter than his
Yes.
character?
he awakened the corgi and it became smarter than he was.
Actually breaks the class feature, but
I'm not sure it was a class feature.
wasn't he a cavalier?
Might have been, I don't know.
Yes.
Pretty sure he was a cavalier. No, he was it's an archetype. It was a
Or some kind of fight or some full attack
I
class.
thought it was a slayer.
That class wasn't
that
even out
character
yet.
was a that wasn't out yet. It was a rough rider. That was it.
That's it, yeah. Yep, that's it.
RUFF Rough Rider?
Yes.
I think that's
and
the
was
joke,
a
yeah.
small-sized creature with a medium-sized mount, so he could run around his mount indoors with no penalties.
So he awakened his corgi mount, became smarter than he was, and then he got it a collar of anthropomorphization.
A collar of furification?
Yeah. Then it could just be a dapper young corgi gentleman.
Anyway, there's a few things that we must address before continuing the adventure. First off is some people decided to run a gambit in the future past and speed looted their way through the treasury of the Demon Queen.
Correct.
Yep.
So I suppose we should address how much Sophie was actually capable of grabbing.
Since that timeline is going to disappear, does the money disappear?
No.
Cool.
You still you can clearly still see that Holly has the Heart of Magic,
Yeah.
and that didn't disappear, so...
No,
Well, her one wasn't the Heart of Magic, it was the Staffified one, right?
No, she just ripped the stone out of the other staff
Oh, okay, cool.
and pulled it
Yeah,
into
there's
her
still
one.
currently a Heart of Magic in this timeline that we're in, right?
Yes,
Has it been-
yes, there is.
Okay.
There was the one that you are actually sent to get.
Awesome. So, I mean, this is a bonus Heart of Magic, you know. We got a BOGO on this. But I typed a thing
So we
out.
don't-
Is that thinking correct?
Let's see.
I mean, everything except kicking Taz in the dick hole sounds pretty good to me.
Wait for this, Taz.
No,
Kick
this
his
is the
dick
other
hole
one.
in.
So don't worry.
Get Heart of Magic. Make punish tag into worlds and leap a bit ahead for rest. Send message. Bang bunnies.
Gotta keep
Back.
the timeline intact.
This
I made children, I don't want to unmake them.
Yeah, tell me about it.
don't want to unmake the things that your mistakes. You
not
want to
mistakes.
actually make those mistakes happen?
Mistakes.
You say mistakes, but I prefer happy little
Mistakes?
accidents. It's only happy little accidents in Mierah's book,
Happy
okay?
accidents. Okay. Well, all right.
And they get she has
Wait.
to, stop off as well to create the best Bork.
What? Okay, bear with me here. Mierah banged a bunch of bunny girls, right?
Yes.
Mierah's black, right? Or
Yes.
brown
Yes.
of some
Sort of.
various
Yes.
shade.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly where you're going is exactly where I already thought you went, actually.
Oh no!
Because Rensa was white. And we've never seen a black bunny girl before. And then Zanza shows up being a chocolate bunny. And all of his sisters are chocolate
no.
bunnies.
This is exactly where I thought you were going as well in the first place. When all this came about, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, did I create black people?
Not black people, black bunnies maybe.
Whoa,
Or
black bunny.
white-furred, black-skinned bunnies.
Yeah. I'll be damned.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because there
Oh
are
my
like black
God.
cat folk and like other
Yeah, yeah.
races already.
You're
but-
like
but
Zen-
that's-
you're like oh my god, you're like
I am a
Zanza's
progenitor.
grandma.
Yeah, I'm a progenitor, essentially.
You're also Kresh's
This
grandma.
Yes. Technically, those two are related, albeit it's kind of been
Oh my
neutered
God, they
down
are
by the
related.
multiple bangings.
Nobody ever tells DCL.
Yeah,
No,
no, let's not. I don't want
Well, isn't
DCL
it-
to also realize that the only reason his character is that skin color is because it happened to get a taste of chocolate pork back in time
From a different dimension.
from a different dimension. Your mama had sex with a black woman, man, from a different dimension.
Well, at least there's almost no way of knowing that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Well, just gotta be careful those two
Almost
never
a zero
Skywalker.
chance.
guys, here's the question. Have you been recording this, Savin?
Sure have.
Yes.
Excellent. Now we got the evidence.
All right.
I mean, it's evidence here, but evidence in game is like
That's my prerogative.
zero.
I'll take care of that. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
I mean, the only way
Yeah, I know.
somehow talking about each of their lineages to very specific people, like the Elf Queen and a random bunch of whore bunnies in Pergoleth who are probably
Who
would
are
be
all dead now.
old
They're too old.
by now.
Their
Just remember,
children, though.
Talir have the gift of the ageless. They don't age past a
Oh
certain
no,
point.
they do!
Yes.
Oh my
Yep.
god, how do they fucking not just outbreed everybody?
The same way goblins don't outbreed everybody, eventually
Oh.
the monsters get them and they just fuck
They
them
just
to
have
death.
they just have a low life expectancy.
This
Yes.
is the
No.
tieflings and Borks&D setting as well. It's like, well, their life expectancy isn't great, so their immortality is essentially moot for their continuation as a
what's
race.
your name?
They are all their
Kinathis.
populations kept in check by the
Kinathis,
death world they live
like-
on.
Kinathis, you're
Yes.
missing also forgetting something like how haven't they bred and taken over the world? Well, one was stupid enough to hide in a closet while a tower was burning, if you remember that one.
She didn't hide in the closet. She got stuffed there, to be fair.
I mean,
In
the
a
other way
closet
that they
with
can't
a
take
door
over is
that
because,
you could push open.
they breed true to female. So, I mean, that
I
defaults.
know.
Well, sometimes. Sometimes they have dicks.
Really though, but anyway, so there we go. Congratulations.
Sansa lives forever until he bounces to the moon.
I was about to copy that over. Just
Bounce
put
to the
a little
moon?
fucking oxygen bowl on him and slingshot him into space, and eventually he will colonize a different star system. It will be fine.
All you have to do is take some basically fuckable mushrooms, and then you can breed some kind of funginous life form out on the moon.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
just take
you see?
Spork Child.
Oh no.
Guys, think about it.
Sprout, that was her name. Sprout.
It is literally the dawn of the planet of the buns.
Oh,
No, Zanzar's Revenge of the Dawn of the Planet of the Buns. Mierah's quick robe through Pergolith, Dick First, was the Dawn of the Planet of the Buns.
Anyway, let's play D&D before we just go further into the sidetrack.
As much as I do enjoy the
Spiral.
sidetracking, but yes.
This campaign is the worst for this. We just sit here and blabber. All right, so what's going on? Kina?
What loot? Loot.
Let me see.
Several rounds, high speed stuffing. There was I actually cut a SWAT where
Yeah.
I went.
Well, didn't you even haste just to speed ninja
Yes.
loot? Yeah.
Yes,
Worth.
so that's a magic fuck ton of money. And I
I just
didn't-
imagine like holding a magic bag open against the ground and then sprinting forward so it gets scooped in.
Yeah, but that won't do much because of just scrape a bit. I was using my actual hand to ruffle everything in, paste it.
Yeah, gotta pile that shit in.
Indeed, so just cut a 5-foot path through the treasury. Sorry, 5-foot. What's it called? Alley or street or what's it called? What's the English
Path?
word?
I would have said
Path.
path.
Yes.
Doot. Doot.
me
We're banging my snoot.
12, and let's do...
I can't wait to just like one day drop the bomb on DC out that they're related. I hope
Sin
that bomb isn't.
passing.
I hope that bomb isn't a result of having Skywalker him.
Oh, no. Even better. Think about this. And tell me this is not hilarious. Sansa is given like a portrait picture, like a small heart, with his grand whatever. And then
An artist
what's the name of
represent
that?
like a portrait that they had made because
Yeah,
Mierah didn't stick
but
around.
it's only
Oh my
half.
God.
It's
Oh.
only
Only
half.
half of it, and then they hold the
then
other half up.
Yeah,
Just like
Crescia
everything
had
Mierah
the
never
other
stuck
one.
around and left behind a bunch of bastards. Kresha didn't stick around and left behind a bunch of bastards. Oh, the whole lineage.
What if Sansa is Crescia's daughter, something? The Minotaur part is a lie. They
Oh,
just
where's the horse
TF'd the
from?
baby so that he wouldn't feel like he's a bastard. Just gonna go write this down over
I'm just
here.
gonna write this down as a maybe.
But look, it was an Eiffel Tower, okay?
Yeah, look.
was
The
a
way
very
Talir
it was a
breed
very
is
charming-
if you stuff like multiple different species of cum shots in the same hole, they just
Yeah.
mix up together and you get species rumble. It's fine.
Species
Well-
Oh, no, not a crumble.
It's a medley.
Medley, yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. I'm a professional writer. Hi, how's it going?
All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to roll how much you make from your adventure, from your thing. Let's see. G and S.
There's no rule here.
Yeah. Shit. Where did I get?
What?
Where did I fuck up here? Error with my formula. Okay, fine. I'll just get rid of these numbers. Wow. Okay. So you gained on your run, on your rampage, you gained 500 platinum, 2,900 gold, and 8,089 silver.
Wow, that is literally a kingly sum of money.
Yep, that's pretty
Hey,
good.
All of it was stolen from the hard-working elves as the demons conquered them.
And then stolen by hard-working adventurers that conquered the demons
Yes.
sexually.
Yeah, but I just would just like to point out that it's a kingly sum in Savin, but then Sophie's ring worth at least 10 times what I gathered.
So we each make that much.
And which
suppose.
Taz are you giving that money to? Or are you just going to give that to
I'm
Minerva?
waiting.
We're gonna give that to not
I-
traitor Taz. Not
Which one is
traitor yet
that?
Taz. Not traitor yet Taz.
Okay.
Okay.
Instead,
Okay.
it's just he's just MIA Taz right now.
I'm just going to
Fresh boy,
proactively
fresh boy.
write that down on my character sheet then so I don't
Sure.
forget it.
Yeah, give it to Fresh Boy Taz.
Alright, Tazran the original. Which one is this? Okay.
Okay, so no, but here because what's her name again? Sophie got her Ring of Regeneration, and that thing is for 90,000 gold.
Yeah. He's worth a lot.
Indeed, it took me quite a while and a lot of materials and items sacrificed for.
Alright. So you are dividing while Taz
Fucking.
is catching up with Molly in the bushes. There is another point of order. As you are, doling out all this money and counting it out, there are two figures who are coming to from their sex-induced stupor. Kalira and Tazia. So, Kalira,
Oh god,
You
I'm sorry, I'm
had
still
a-
playing her. Fuck.
Yeah. It's your character.
I know. So many people.
I know, right?
Just immediately Is this what the time period Kalira's from? can't fucking keep this
Yes.
shit straight. Okay.
Yes,
Good.
this is where,
Time to unload
Kalira's
this
from.
character.
This is where Kalira is supposed to be from. Although there is now, I guess, technically 2 of them in this area.
Although one of them
time.
leaves again soon.
One
Yeah, it's
leaves in
fine.
a couple days.
Yeah.
It's
They're nowhere near each other. It's fine. As long as they don't meet.
And then the world goes.
Yep.
Anyway, so Kalira, you just had an eventful afternoon with your mother and your friend Mierah and your new sister. And you were at it for hours, and it was exhausting, and it was fun, but you took a nap for a while, and now you find yourself resting on the ground outside in a forest you don't really exactly recognize.
Where are we?
Is Mierah asleep?
In fact, if I remember rightly, she's
Oh, yeah.
propped up on Zagara trying to sleep off her level drain.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're
Instead of getting
So
restored,
Sophie-
the priest is immediate. The cleric went off to go get some
So
tang.
Sophie and Cadia, Kalira's waking up.
And stuck, and she asked, like, where are we? So, like, back before we started.
Oh. And she'll look over, see Taz is here, and give a smile like, phew. Well, that was an adventure.
Indeed, it was.
And not long after you were
Yeah.
waking up, Tazia starts to stir as well.
Well,
Just take out an acme
Yeah.
mallet and just bonk her on the head. Nope.
let's see. Sophie kneels down, like Slav squatting. She has a dress on, so unfortunately it's only a skill level 38 dress.
It's only a
so it's not the
It's
best.
only a skill level 38 dress. It's not, the best.
Mhm.
By this
She's
point, it's
hoarding.
not the best this plane has seen, because she's been doing some work.
God.
Well, let's see. It's if I crit, I get a 52. So, like I said, it's not the best way. But yes, she squats down and says, "Now that is all on you. How you are gonna handle her from here on out, it's all up to you."
Oh boy. Alright, maybe I should take her somewhere away from all of you for a bit and try and explain what's going on.
And then she gets to eventually become some kind of dread paladin for the succubus.
Haha, we'll see. I actually no. Kalira would never have had anything like that. She very, very briefly had a dark champion, but then no.
And then she got a dork champion.
I think you mean a moo champion.
There's a dork champion in between.
Uh,
Nerdy girl. Constantly had to push her glasses back up.
Savin, you have to say it in Spanish. Un campeón. Campeón.
Calpion.
Campeón.
Which is even better, because in English that's just cowpeon, which is still accurate.
I know.
Ah,
so
I love it.
champion is campeón. Campeón.
So you are taking your leave then?
I think that might be best. If you aren't going to try and interfere with whatever happened to Sir August and my mother, then perhaps it's best we Just stay out of your way.
Well, I do not think that they have decided what they want to do yet. As far as I'm concerned, all that we have to do is to acquire our erstwhile Tazran and then leave. Well, leave for somewhere else.
Where will you go? How can I find you again?
You won't.
You will not. With any luck, you will not have to find us.
Kalira looks genuinely sad for the first time. Oh. And looks over to Mierah, who's sleeping, and she'll go over and put a little kiss on the Bork's cheek and scritch her between the ears. I guess I won't get to say
Unconscious
goodbye.
tail waggery.
No, leg twitch.
Yeah.
Although, I suppose it wouldn't be too much to tell you. I don't think I'd be breaking any rules.
Well, depends on the level of information. You've been breaking quite a few.
No, this won't really be of anything dangerous. So you are sure that you are leaving?
Yeah, I think that's for the best. For both of us.
Very well. I would have a word or two with you before you leave, though, in private.
Mm.
Kalira will nod and accompany the boss.
I look down into my purse, my bag, and think like, how are you with money?
Really bad. Don't trust me with any kind of money, unless you like lots of booze.
Yes, but now you have to think a lot towards the sister there. It's like, have to think a little bit more than just on booze. So Sophie takes out the bag and starts getting cash out and throwing it into the bag. So, okay, and she hands the bag over and says, funding.
How much are you giving her?
Inside there will be 25 copper pieces, 22 silver pieces, 105 gold pieces, and 25 platinum.
Okay. Kalira will sort of look at it wide-eyed and just come over and give Sophie a hug and say thank you for picking up her sister, who's still like groggily going, what the fuck? And yeah, let's accompany the boss out into the woods so she can murder me.
Okay.
I need you to
Oh,
know it was no
jello.
hard feelings, kid.
All right.
Oh wait, now
will
that I
help.
remember,
She will help Kalira drag Tazia off, and I guess
just
she
by the
will
leg.
put a small little sleeping enchantment on Tazia to keep her down for for a little while.
I feel fine. Bonk.
Shh. Go to sleep. All right. And then, when she is confident no one is watching, she'll turn to Kalira. I need to know how much you have overheard about yourself and what is to come. How much do you understand?
Only that you people seem to think I'm special somehow.
right. She will look over at the strange gear-covered staff that she has in her hands, with its planetary array on top and all of its little dials and copper wires and gears. This artifact has given me insight towards a great many things here. And it has shown that you are one of those people of this world who plays a very important role. There are some people at certain times whose lives are worth more than that of 1,000,000, and you are one such person. Much like how that August fellow is. There will be others, who share much of the same responsibility. And I will give you a small piece of advice that will help you along your way. She seems to think for a moment, pondering exactly what to say.
Always bet on the moo.
The future will be very uncertain. And when things seem their worst for you, keep in mind that the future will get brighter, and she'll tap you on the head, and you'll feel a little pulse go through your mind. It doesn't leave anything behind, just save for a small tingle. Put your faith in the one who wakes you from your slumber.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Like a lot of wisdom, you won't understand it until the right time and the right context. Just remember it. Remember it and everything should work out. There will be a great time of darkness, but at the end of it there is a glimmer of hope.
I guess I'll have to trust you then. Yeah, I don't know about this whole millions of lives thing, but I guess I'll just try to be good. And
do what your heart tells you to do. That is always a good thing to do.
And then there's a little split screen. 5 years later, as Clear's just driving a dagger down into Talion's heart, laughing maniacally. Right.
Yeah, basically. Possibly. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Could be.
Alright, well, I guess Clear will give the boss a hug if she'll let her, and then carry off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Carry off her sister off into the darkness.
As opposed to her usual kind of quiet and calm demeanor, she will actually return the hug with a surprising amount of tenderness.
Aww.
Now, best just make sure you stay away from Nithrandel for a little while. You don't want to accidentally come across us again.
Right. Maybe I'll go north to Kalinel. Always wanted to visit.
Nice little seaport. Should be nice. I guess she'll just watch as you leave, if that is all.
Yeah. There's a lovely little temple there that Clara's always wanted to see.
What's the name again? I'm trying to remember. But
And then
what
it's
level of
when you're
tenderness?
gone.
What level of tenderness are we looking at? Like New York Strip, like Black Angus, like filet mignon, Wagyu.
If you're looking for something like a level that you can accurately gauge, yeah, that Wagyu is pretty. It's a pretty accurate level of tenderness.
Damn. That literally melts into the heart.
And after Clear leaves, Holly takes out what looks like a clipboard and just makes a little check mark, and then puts it away. Then turns back and heads back towards the party. I suppose Molly's not back to revitalize Mierah. She'll be gone for a little while.
So she's set upon her path now.
She should be, yes. I told her what she needed to know at the end there.
Good.
Hopefully things will be set on their proper course, provided we do not interfere too much.
No, we've done enough interfering.
Now, it should be a few hours before Tazran nears us, comes close enough. So we have some time to wait for them and wait for Mierah and discuss our plans.
Well, I'm gonna give them another 30 minutes and then I'm changing them.
Well, that may be enough. They can have fun later. Do you two have any plans on changing things?
If you may change things back as they're supposed to be, then yes, otherwise, no.
Well, that requires very
We're
little effort on our part.
Yeah.
29
but
minutes
that
later, a roughly counted number of thrusts.
No. No, he hasn't getting to fuck that squish for like 100 years, so he probably nothing like a goddamn fire hose.
"29 minutes.
I swear this never happens to me usually. I can usually go 32 minutes.
I broke my previous record on 31 and a half. Ah,
The longest adventure that
Welcome back.
never happened." Yeah, that's about right.
so
I feel like it's an
Tazran,
apt description
welcome
at
back.
least.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Before Tazran comes back, Sophie takes out the liver and some spices and starts eating again. Nom nom nom.
Oh, right, the Hedrah goose.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck your shit. That stuff's good. All right, we made it. Have we made a little campfire?
that's right. There's actually there's 2 Hollies right now. Fuck. There's the simulacrum still
temporarily.
alive.
Oh, did she actually come with us?
The simulacrum survived.
Ah,
Can't leave it behind.
Yeah, barely.
It knows too much.
she knows.
Although I guess it really wouldn't matter. It would just might get erased with the rest of everything. Or maybe it would act like an anchor
Wibbly
and
wobbly
keep
timey-wimey
keep
bullshit.
things in place because it came from somewhere else. Oh no! Don't create another. Don't solidify the alternate universe.
Yeah, you should
That's not
just
what we
leave
want.
this Holly here to just fuck up my campaign setting.
Leave this this nearly dead version of Holly.
She'll just be some ancient sage from a bygone era the party can go deal with.
Oh God. Ugh.
By the way, did we make a campfire? That's the question.
Yeah, if you want to make a campfire, go ahead, make a campfire.
Well, we've been waiting, so yeah. So, in that case, Sophie will get out the pan and start a little bit of butter there. And just start frying nice slices of goose liver there, some foie gras. Ah, the return of the prodigal fucker.
Yeah.
I guess Molly will come stumbling and shakily out from the bushes, like keep with her cloak wrapped, clutched tightly around her. But you can see that there is something straining against the front of the robe.
She got a dick?
I think she
No,
got
it's
about
much
10 months
rounder
pregnant.
than that.
Oh god, she's a mushroom now.
You watch her
Open
cover
your mind,
her mouth.
Quaid.
You watch her cover her mouth and just burp a little bit. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry
just
for
looks at her.
keeping you all waiting.
So help me if you've gotten her pregnant after her first day of being real.
Just
And it'll be
Especially
old
since you're the
Taz.
Taz who, yeah, especially since you're not the Taz then that made the child.
No, I am the Taz that child.
Can you cuck yourself?
Man, let's be honest. There's nothing Taz would like more than to Eiffel Tower Molly with Tazran. Especially since he's a hot dick girl in this universe.
Oh god, and there's two of them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This Taz is completely different from our Taz because A, he has his arm back, he's a fire salamander.
It's true, you are a fire salamander again.
The better type of salamander, so it's fine.
Can you be
so,
racist
first off-
to yourself?
I mean, DCL
Yes,
is all the
yes,
time.
yes.
They'll be the Frost Tazran.
Yeah, but your fuckers are not gonna meet, so don't worry. But no, in first order is prestidigitation on Molly, just to make sure.
Clean her up.
And then secondly, offer up some foie gras for Taz, who probably haven't eaten real food in like a literal 100 years.
Just devours anything you will give him.
In my dick. Rom, rom, rom.
And let's be honest.
Rom, rom, rom.
Actually, you're asleep. You can devour his. You just wake up and that's sitting on your face.
The thirst is a real suck dick while sleeping. Oh, good. I will note off about a day and a half of ration, a worth of food.
Sounds about right.
Just about.
So, we get that out of the way.
Well, I suppose
Feeling
we should
better?
be underway then. If you are ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. The sky is getting to be that kind of like purplish blue of nearing twilight. And so now seems to be a good time to get underway.
Molly, can you do something about Mierah? That will be
Oh.
appreciated.
Sure. What's wrong with Mierah? Is she
Well, she was busy fucking a succubus. So you can understand that she's a little bit under the weather.
I
How
see.
about you restore her a little bit and she'll be good?
Yeah, sure. Just a moment. Let me. Let's go down to my spell list. Oh wait, can I just use that for it? Let's see, can I just use this for it?
If it's heal, then no.
No, I think I have to actually use the other one. Use my actuals. Have to use her actual spells. Okay. I think oh fuck. I think a good restoration spell will probably be good enough.
Yep.
Restoration. Or one per... So what flavor of negative levels did you get?
From
The
two succubi.
the sexual kind, ability like literal level drains.
Oh, so they're permanent negative levels.
I don't believe you can restore this type of level drain unless you
Oh, well.
get it cured.
Well,
You know, I will double check.
Let me look up the
Permanent.
succubus thing.
Yeah, permanent negative levels will actually be spell removed.
Yeah, because the other kind just come back one per day, I believe.
Let's see here.
Mm.
To remove negative, yeah, you just get negative leveled. It's pretty hardcore. Oh, I should have gotten a profane gift from her, but then she would have ripped it from me and ability drained all my charisma away.
Yeah, I guess I mean, you guess you could have, but you didn't ask about it or pledge yourself or anything. So
Yeah, no.
yeah, it just says level drain. So it's one negative level, and it doesn't say it goes away.
Yep. If it were damage, it would go away over time, but drain tends to be on you until it's gone.
Oh, it's energy drain. Yeah, drain.
I'll regretti no spaghetti.
Yeah, I guess it is just a. I guess it is a.
It needs a resto, or it literally it just does not come back.
Does not come back.
You can't rest off drain. You can rest off damage, but that's it.
How many of those did you get hit by? Did you lose? 4?
4 negative levels.
Hmm.
It's actually quite a lot.
It is quite a lot.
It's what, a third of what you have to give?
Correct.
Has to be a cure spell in particular. So let's see. Molly does have restoration, but I don't think she has
greater?
4 of them. I don't think she has 4 of them. No, she doesn't have greater. Although I guess I should have leveled her up actually, but no, I'll do that later. Too late right now. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Oh yeah, I should be higher level, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, did all
Everyone should
the interns level up?
Everyone
Yeah.
leveled up to
Ouch.
level
Bark, bark, bark.
14.
We're all 12.
12? Is it 12? I can't
I
remember.
thought you guys were 13th now.
I'll go to
Everyone should
13.
Everyone should be the same
Everyone-
level.
Oh. Okay. I'll go
14.
to 13.
Yeah, everyone except Sophie, who's a level higher still. And also
Wait,
Old Taz.
What? No. Party members level up to 14.
Okay.
Did I actually? I might have actually written
Wait,
it down.
14?
Yeah, 14.
I may have actually wrote it down in the actual
Yeah, let's
Yep.
go.
thingamajigger.
Yeah, wait, what?
Party members level up to level 14. Minerva also gains another level.
I'll go 14 then. Fuck it.
Fucking hell.
That's
Okay.
because
Get
some
yourself
people were
2
going
levels.
That's because some people were at level 13 and were set to level 14, but some people were behind. So I just decided, let's just make everyone the same level. Also, you guys might not level up again. I'll decide. I don't know. Probably not.
I would
Probably
like
won't.
Is
I'm-
there
Probably won't.
even more campaign
Yeah.
after this arc?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
to. Don't we
That
have
is
to
the
go
safest answer.
with the fucking dark council and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I count that as part of this arc, but yeah, like that's the next thing after we kick Taz in the balls.
Finish up with
Yeah.
Iona.
I hope
Oh.
this isn't the last arc.
Which means, I guess, should I also level up Young Taz?
He didn't gain any
Yes.
levels. He was.
Well, okay, so he gets to
He's,
be
level,
13.
he's
Yeah,
like
I
level
see.
13 still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Taz
I'm just gonna
didn't
keep
level.
playing Old Taz then. Fuck you. Frostmander can go be a goddamn dragon.
He can go be. The
No.
World's End was
No.
actually an ice dragon. Just muddle this a little bit.
Don't you see? Don't you see? He'll gain a level from the dick kicking he'll receive. He will literally infuse.
Just punt experience
his
directly
body.
up his urethra. There you go.
Learn!
Yes.
This hurts you more than it hurts me, because that's how it's supposed to work.
Indeed. The
Ugh.
beating he will learn, he will experience all the anger and fucking bullshit that we had to go through our beating.
No, fuck it, level him up. Just let's not make this any more complicated than it needs to be.
Probably a good choice.
I'll come up with a reason why he levels up. Actually, I have an idea already. So, we'll just don't worry about it.
Yeah. I ain't worried. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so Molly could get greater restoration. However, you guys haven't had a long rest, so you don't have it. So let's see, Mierah, why don't you roll me a d3 and see how many restorations Molly has prepared? How many? What did you roll? A 3? Actually, roll. Molly, why did you prepare restoration 3 times?
Because she was in the succubus dimension.
Yeah.
Well, actually, now that you mention it, that's actually a smart and
Pretty
decision.
compelling argument.
Good preparation you have there, Molly.
Good
job.
Molly. Good Molly.
So she'll cast restoration on you 3 times, which will remove 3 permanent negative levels. You have 1 still, but that can be dealt with later when she has her spells. More spells. You have most of your levels back now. All right,
And
then
here's
I
the
guess-
really good thing, it also removes all forms of exhaustion and fatigue.
Oh yeah, you wake up. You are
Huh.
perky. You are a perky pup again.
Oh, that was a... How long was I asleep?
Not very long, actually.
Oh. Oh, hey, Molly.
You were asleep for you only asleep for like half an hour.
That's not too bad. Enough time for you and Taz to finish up, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. She self-consciously pulls her robe a little tighter around herself.
Yeah, just
say
to just wander off and get some slam while your poor hunter here was all wounded and sick.
I didn't really have much of a choice in it. He grabbed me and just lifted me up over his shoulder and walked off.
Well, alright, and that sounds
Well,
like the R word to me.
Hey, maybe she enjoyed a little bam bam in the hand.
Yeah. Bit of slam in the jam. Oh yeah. Let's
Come
see
on
here.
and slam.
I have a new power, and that power is, you know how I'm able to do like the Dragon Infiltrator and the Giant Infiltrator? I've unlocked the Construct Infiltrator. I literally can go Technobork.
Technoborg.
Yep.
No, cyberpunk.
Cyborg. Yes,
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it gives me great fortitude, lightning reflexes. Delicious. I mean, I actually already had those from being Dragon Infiltrated. I don't think it actually gives me fucking anything. No, it's actually worthless. Oh.
No, never mind. I'll pick something else.
No, I mean, I can't pick anything else. It's based on my favorite enemies.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, my 3 favorite enemies are dragons, giants, and constructs.
So there's overlapping.
Mm-hmm. Overlapping infiltrations.
Oh.
Like, dragon gives me dark vision, 60 foot, great fort, iron will, lightning reflexes, and then for some fucking reason, low light vision and lunge.
God, it gives you all 3? Fuck off.
I know, right? And then, yes, giant gives me, let's see here, lightning reflexes again. Also, you know, dark vision and low light vision for no fucking reason. And it gives me a bit of natural armor, which is nice. That's all that does. It makes you, you know, larger as well. And then, yeah, constructs is also dark vision and low light vision and great for lightning reflexes. So dragon is just always the superior one, but oh well.
Damn dragons and their OP bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm still like permanently dragoned up after a night of fun.
Giant. Is it gianted or dragon?
I think I got dragoned because scales.
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was so long ago. So long ago. I don't remember. Oh well. So, with the party revitalized mostly and back together, you set out heading west, northwest to intercept Tazran. And as you're going, the sun dips down over the horizon, not about half an hour after you leave, and so you are traveling through the woods in the dark.
Wait, I stand corrected. This is what Giant gives me. I forgot it's dope.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's the one that gave me throw anything, so I can just hurl big stupid shit at people. It's how I remember I threw a motherfucker at another motherfucker.
Right.
And I pulverized that bandit with another half of a bandit's torso.
See, we just need to get Mierah a big mahogany desk.
Yeah, all mahogany would be an incredible asset right now.
Mahogany.
Yep, that was a character whose weapon of choice, because anytime they use a weapon classed as improvised, it became a proficient weapon that dealt like lots of extra psionic damage and stuff. So they just beat everyone to death with a big table for like an entire fight through a wizard's tower. It's good shit.
It was good. Good shit. It doesn't take too long to get to where you need to go. It's not very far from your re-entry, actually.
Sentry ladies checking, so. Okay, Sophie's on the perception there.
Okay, so make a perception check, Sophie.
Okay.
Just
So that's at least a plus. Oh, there it is. Oh, I have to edit my perception macro. Guess I got another.
was that?
All right.
Um,
You see, as you're going, you see something out of the like something tiny moving between a few branches as you're going to Sophie. It's it is small and round, and it's just floating around in the trees.
well, with a 45, I can pretty much pinpoint some bitch. And since I
Okay.
have night vision and all that shit, I can see what the hell it is.
It looks like an eye, like a floating eyeball. And it seems to be scanning
go on.
around the environment.
I go on the console says flying, floating eyeballs scanning our surroundings, and I
Isn't-
give distance and
Isn't
direction.
that one of the
Mhm.
ones that the boss sent after Taz in the first place? When he went missing? Like an asshole?
Yes, it is probably one of my prying eyes that I sent out to find
Yeah.
him when he left,
Yeah,
which means we
Yeah,
are getting close
sure.
to the right area.
Okay.
well, I'll keep my eyes open. Ah, ah, ah.
Okay. Oh shit! I should check that. Ooh, I almost dropped you into a map before checking something important. This one is controlled by no one. This thing is also controlled by no one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drop you all into a new map. Do.
Hmm.
Turn that to just one drained level now. Which is good.
Oh, it's a pupper.
Ingy
Slushy
precious.
pupper.
Row.
Is that yours?
Mm-hmm. That's my
Rats.
baby.
You have a dog.
Also, I assume Callie and Tazia shouldn't be here.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, they should be. Those are gone. Yeah.
They're fucked
I
up.
wasn't sure if they were going to be staying with you when I made this map, so I forgot about those two.
Yep.
All right. So, you are in it is late at night in the forest. There are a few eyeballs roaming around the woods.
Cool.
You know,
Ah, creepy.
very. These disembodied eyes,
Ah.
which are just
Say, Holly,
floating
how
around.
Yeah. Holly, how weirded out would you be if your own floating eye saw you and us?
She just looks at you.
Yeah, you already did, didn't you?
She does not say. She does not respond. She does not say one way or the other.
Alright. I begin smoking a cigar.
Just pay them no mind. They will not harm you. They cannot hurt us.
Oh heck, they can't do me a spook anyway.
They cannot do anything but scout.
I go up and poke one with one of my swords.
If you try
in the eye.
attempting to approach one of them, will make it dart away. Oops.
Well, come on.
Oh. My Spoda gets to level up. Awesome. I will gradually do that as we walk.
I wouldn't go so fast over you, Taz.
So yeah, I mean, you ran off with Hearn, right? That's gonna make you kind of hard to find by you.
Yeah.
Maybe you should call you out.
Actually, well, Tazran, in fact, if you want, you can make an intelligence check.
Okay, what for?
I mean,
Where the fuck were you
you've
at
already
this point
done
in
this
time?
once.
Yeah.
Where did you bed down for the night?
Okay. Let me find my thing here. Boop.
$21. That's pretty good. It's been a long time, but you remember pretty well. You were pretty sure you bedded down somewhere over in that direction.
Alright. So I think I was over here somewhere. Sorry, I'm working with 100 years of lag.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Sakine, I don't think I've ever had one, but could I have a character sheet for Zagar? It would make keeping her stuff all figured out a lot easier.
The character sheet?
Yeah.
I've spotted shit.
I can see the Prince of Chaos.
Let's see. Hold off. Stop moving, please. Character sheets. Oh, yes. Character sheet for in-players' journals. Mierah.
Grazie.
There's a character sheet. You can change it as you will, I suppose.
Good old grabber for a tie. It used to be set to editable as well.
Oh. Oh, that's why I can't see anything. There we go. I was wondering why all of my things have disappeared.
Wow.
This one? Okay, yeah, this one. Edit. Can be edited by. Here.
Thank you. Yay!
Okay. Okay, please continue.
And Taz, don't near before we have to deal with. Remember, you're not supposed to see yourselves.
Is that actually a thing?
No, it was more for. I just didn't want Clear to see herself.
Oh.
That one's harder to explain.
I wanted that to. I wanted to cause as little interference on that end as possible.
If that's the case, why don't I just go talk to myself?
Oh,
Yo,
Tazzy boy.
Hey, Taz.
As you are approaching, this tremendous creature that is next to Taz stirs and will roll up onto its forelegs and will start like growling at you all, but then will like look at you confusedly and then look unsure.
Sunburn.
Hi, Han.
Hey.
Hey there, Hart.
Hey, buddy. It's me.
The Han's gonna do
Aaron
the dog
looks
thing of barking.
exceptionally-
Bark at the stranger!
It does bark. He can't bark. He's not a dog. He makes a yipping and like kind of like hunches down a little bit and looks at Taz and then looks back at Taz and looks at Taz And he looks decidedly confused.
I know the bow smells like dick.
Alright, buddy. Just be cool. Just go around.
Taz,
Just don't.
what's wrong? And Taz wakes up and looks at Taz. Oh, hell.
Hey, kid.
Crazy probably wants Savin to roleplay as Savin as roleplaying as Taz.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'm not going to make Savin roleplay with himself.
I mean,
kind of want him to.
I think the
I wanna
easiest way
see
would
that.
just be to let's just say how this conversation goes.
Batman time skip.
Yeah, that thing.
If you want, is that what you would like to do?
That is what I would like to do. Yes.
Can I just walk up to the other Taz, punch him in the face?
I mean, that Taz will possibly shoot you.
Yeah, he can try.
He can fucking try.
I mean,
That Taz just got out leveled.
no, he didn't actually.
No, he didn't. He didn't actually.
Technically did not.
I think
Punch
Young
him in the
Taz is
face.
gonna like.
What
Yeah.
would you like to say? The Frost Taz is looking up at Taz and is horrified and confused, and it looks like he's got a hand and he's definitely holding onto one of his quote guns.
Oh, nice hardware there. Haven't seen that in a while.
What the hell kind of trickery is this?
And
so
this
does
is where
old Taz want
Taz
to warn new Taz about a dick kicking?
dumps about also warns about the dick kicking, but he's just gonna talk about hey, you did the thing, congratulations, except didn't work and everything
I'm
got
you
worse.
from the future. You fucked up, kid.
Yeah, try again. Make me not
Bro.
exist. I want out of this life.
You have no idea what the kind of events you've set in motion, you fool. Alright, so you explain that what Taz did. Taz fucked up. Taz essentially caused the same yet slightly different events to unfold, and landed himself in 100 years of imprisonment. Are you going to leave out that you have a daughter?
Yes.
Okay. And you are going to warn him to keep a distance from the rest of the party because they want to shit kick him pretty good.
Yes,
Or
I will definitely whisper a warning about that. Like, hey, by the way. Maybe just walk in increments
like
of 5 footsteps.
Yeah, walking increments of like there's a lot of growling going on over here.
Taz, Hearn will smell you and will give you a big sloppy kiss.
Aw, hey, buddy.
Will push his giant head against you.
Aw.
Look who's
It
got
has
a
been
big
a-
face.
It has been a long time since you have seen Hearn.
What happened to Hearn? To my Hearn?
You know? You don't know. No idea.
I'm pretty sure he's probably one of the monsters of this setting.
Alright, well, yeah. Then I will
He's
give
the
Hearn a big
reason why there are all these fucking Hydra gooses.
Yeah,
and
he's
giant
the-
badgers. He's just been fucking the wildlife left and right.
Oh my
Just
God.
to create monsters.
hug. Yeah, I'd buy it.
Like, yeah, they fucking
Uh.
imprisoned my master. I'm gonna create a whole bunch of fucking abominations for them to deal with.
I mean, to be fair, that's exactly what Lord Winter did, so, I mean, it's not...
Yeah, that's Lord Hinter.
Lord Hunter.
But wait, think about that. That means her had to fuck a goose and a badger.
Hey man, Hearn don't give no fuck.
Hearn literally does
but
not
this-
give a shit.
Yeah, but his dick size, that's the thing.
Just the tip.
Just to see how it feels.
Yeah, but fucking animals blasting off again.
Jesus Christ.
Hearn is
It's like, how do
a funny
dragons
thing.
fuck everything? It's magic. I don't want to know.
They just come at them and then they have to roll around in it. Like a bad dog.
See, it's like what happened with Cleara and her day trip in the bathtub. It's exactly like that.
Whee!
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if you knocked up Cleara?
I think I would be amazed if I didn't, frankly. I survived a lot of level drain.
Mierah.
Fucking
But
D
here's the thing-
colon.
Wait,
Shenanigans continue.
Anyway,
indeed.
so yeah, once
Okay.
that's done,
Are you gonna kill me, then? You're not gonna kill me and replace me, are you?
Nah.
Squint.
This
Wait,
one
I'm
already
not.
finished betraying us like an asshole. You at least have only gotten part way to betraying us like an asshole. So we kind of keep you.
I keep
Technically,
saying
yeah.
it's not a betrayal, but
It absolutely...
You-
okay.
it's more like
Absolutely
going
does.
AWOL.
No,
Which is a
you-
betrayal.
Yeah,
is not.
You went AWOL with prejudice, okay?
We treat people who go AWOL the same way we treat betrayers. We fucking murder them.
That is not, in fact, what we do.
Yeah, no, that's...
I mean, in my old organization.
Yeah,
And
we're
your
a bit beyond
organization is
that.
made up of fucking fascists. Go away.
Come
No,
at me, you fascist!
there are other fascists. And
I mean, you're not
In the
entirely wrong. The
universe.
Mercy Killers are a bit fascist.
They're
And
absolutely
they-
fascists.
yeah,
Kind of
a
horrifying.
little bit. That's all she's known, though. So.
Yeah, I know. So get called out on it.
Yep.
Not that the word fascist has any meaning in the setting.
No.
But, you know.
It's true.
Well, it's very simple. You haven't done anything wrong yet. He has. He's been through it, and he has been, well, properly punished for it.
Yeah, I'll say.
Went through kind of an entire history of torture and stuff, but yeah, you fucked up. You broke up. You broke time, basically, and created another split off of reality where things didn't happen as they should.
Where technically everyone else died a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucked up hardcore, buddy.
So you're not gonna do that, okay? Because from what we've seen and the amount of deaths, your idea of a better future is not gonna work out as you wanted, and more will suffer for it. Out of those two, the lesser evil is literally let time handle itself. Let history have its path.
And Old Taz will say, "Now hold on. We have a chance to make an even lesser evil here. Now that we know what went wrong when dipshit me here fucked it up. Hey,
Listen, we've already had to explain this to dipshit you already, that time doesn't do that. Time doesn't play by the same fucking rules because it can only change so much. Shit's fucked. You
I just
fucked
wanna-
us.
Okay.
Point out again that this is exactly what we try to safeguard artifacts for, so
Yeah.
people aren't just wildly abusing them, even if for good good reasons. You never know what the consequences are going to be. So, I mean, this is exactly our job, is to not do this.
Not that he'll listen. He'll still try and want to do it anyway. But guess what? There's other stuff that has to be changed now about history in order to be put in the proper path, because we're still pretty fucked. We've got a heart of magic to go collect, and a time stream to not fuck up anymore. We have to figure out what to do with Old Man Taz.
Fuck it, just leave me here. Might as
Oh,
well.
no,
I'll go
much
turn into
better.
a dragon or something. That's what happens to all
You-
salamanders, right?
That'd probably fuck up the timeline too.
Actually...
I have
glance.
need of you. I have
Yeah.
need of you still.
Yeah, glance along a Holly. Might have done some reading in regards to that. Have to wait and see now.
Just
Great.
abandon him in sigil.
What the hell's a sigil?
You fucking primes.
What's a prime?
Yeah, you, a prime worlder.
The fuck is
It's a ra-
that?
It's a racist term.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, fuck
She's
you, you
just being-
fucking alien.
Actually, I would have you know, prime is a very respectful term.
Yeah, but it's being
I
said
didn't
with a
call
lot
you
of venom.
clueless.
That's
It's used oftenly as a derogatory
We
term.
use clueless as the derogatory term.
oh please, that word isn't as nearly as threatening as be like
Someone from a
"It's true."
prime worlder is respectfully, or at least
Yeah, whatever.
scientifically, called a prime.
It sounds way
Have-
more racist than clueless. But that's the thing as well. You're like, why do they keep getting
How does
insulted by
that
using our
sound
nice?
more racist?
I don't know. It's just because it's just a
What
harsher
is
word. than
literally an
clueless.
insult?
Yeah, well, I mean, clueless is a pretty weak insult, all things considered. So it's like you hear that word and think, oh, we're getting slurred at.
I am beyond confused by your strange terminology.
You're from the prime material world. You're a prime.
Yeah,
There are other, planes out there, at the center of which is Sigil.
Oh, that
Say,
place. I thought it was pronounced sigil.
No, only clueless think that.
Really? Because one of the boss's books here says...
It's a dumb book.
The book is stupid.
The canon version goes back and forth.
I know.
Fuck it. I prefer
Okay.
Sigil.
Obviously, everyone
No.
does. It's the correct pronunciation. Anyway. So, fine, boss. What's the plan?
The plan is up to all of you. My mission is simply to acquire the Heart of Magic from this place at the appropriate time of its leaving.
I'll be right back.
What you all decide, what all of you choose to do here and now, is up to you. And how much we get involved is up to you.
Yeah, we have gotten involved beyond.
If you wish to try and make a perfect possible future for this place, you can.
We can
Things-
do it.
Have been set in motion so that if we do nothing, the world will take its normal course. Clear has already started herself down her path. And there are only a few other small things that that have to be done.
Well, I wouldn't say that they're small per se. Shifty eyes.
Let this world take its normal path, or
Mhm.
else
It just gets worse.
we won't have. Yeah, or else we won't have to deal. Or else we won't have to deal with this in the first place.
I'll admit I am somewhat limited in what I am freely capable of doing.
Let's not take this any further than it's been taken. Shall we continue on our merry way then? Go get ourselves a heart.
Wait, I thought the whole point of you robbing that demon's palace was to get the heart there.
No, just getting out
No,
with
that
extras.
was an opportunity taken.
What, so you're just double dipping and robbing my world again?
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on now. It totally is. But it's going to be cool.
Both Taz will just cross their arms, and young Taz will be like, wait, Demon Palace?
Uh-huh.
Just kid.
Yeah.
She'll look, and she will. I guess she will look at the Tazes. Like I said, there is little that I am able to freely do, and however much you wish to interfere is up to you.
Except apparently it
And-
isn't.
And
Yeah, no, fuck you.
Both Tazes give you the finger.
I give both of them a finger. I have 2 hands. You know, I will probably
yes.
boss. Can I have a chat with you for a sec?
Sure. No one go running away while we're gone.
We just turn around and fucking both Tazes have left. Like, son of a bitch!
Yes, while you are there, while you go off, Molly will give Ice Taz a hug.
Aww.
Back.
You have no idea how worried I was when you were gone.
Yeah.
Taz will be all like, oh, I wish I could have told you, but I knew you'd stop me, etc., etc.
She'll give him good news. I'm a real girl.
I'm a real girl now.
She will tell him that she is now has been completed essentially, and that she is now the soul that he gave her is now fully bound to her, and now she is as far as it is worth a full and real person. She has all of the things a real person has in them.
Aw, yeah. Wait, you didn't before? That fuck up?
No, I mean when you met me, I had a mind. And then after when we helped the winter lady, the winter mother, whatever her name is.
wait, wait.
What?
I'm
This
waiting for a
Ice
joke.
Taz hasn't been extra thick, Molly.
No, she's under a cloak and hadn't shown it off yet.
Well, it's been an hour, so it's not. It's been quite a few times.
That's
So
really...
you probably like.
Well,
left
I
the
mean,
massive
she's
snake
giving you a
trail all
hug.
the way.
She's giving Taz a hug, so you can Taz can probably feel that there's a lot of extra squish.
More cushion for the
Oh
cushion.
my. What happened to
Oh
you?
my God, can't believe it. Nothing.
Misadventures did.
That was the only good part of those adventures
Misadventures.
for the party, surely. Like, completely consequence-free, just, got some superpowers.
I can't believe she fucking rolled extra
So
like,
extra thick.
extra thin or double or extra thick for her fucking
Yeah.
mutation table.
It was so
The
good. It was so
universe
great.
wanted it
Can't
such.
fucking
Yeah.
believe it.
You either go to regular elf or you go beyond thick elf.
Fucking Super Saiyan level.
Anyway, she will explain that she had when you first met. She had a mind, which was made by Holly, and then after the adventures with Mother Winter, she had a soul, which didn't fit in her body because her body was artificial and wasn't flesh and bone, and it wasn't exactly her soul, so it didn't quite sit right, didn't fit. And then after that, Holly, when she found out that I had a soul in me, she used whole lot of magic to transform my body from ice, essentially, from magic ice into flesh. And then she did a soul binding on the soul and stuck it to me. But it wasn't really a super good fit and needed extra power. So when we got the Heart of Magic, she remade the tattoo on my back and completed a much more powerful soul binding. And now, so now I have
so
a. Now I
that's
have
why
a,
we came here. Taz will just like
Mm.
cast a glance over other Taz's shoulder at Molly, or Holly rather.
It does seem as though Auntie had some ulterior motives.
Oh, God's bless her. And this new body. Squeeze, squeeze.
Make squeaky toy noises, obviously.
Old Taz will be like, hands off, youngin'. I saw her first.
That's
Technically true.
Well, he just looks between the two Tazes like, is this gonna get really weird?
This is gonna get so weird.
Meanwhile, the Tazes are looking at each other like psychically communicating. So, do you want the front or the back, or it's like Mander hand signals going on.
Manda Commander.
They're so
How are we
fucking-
going?
they're
How
so
are we
fucking-
going
they're
to
so-
assign 4 penises to this one elf?
Molly, we have such sights to show you.
Oh.
Anyway, so they're just gonna slink off into the brush here.
Oh no, not again!
Oh, yeah, okay.
I lost control of Young Taz.
Oh yeah, I
Come
took
here,
control
Junior.
away from you. I took away control so that you didn't, you
Yeah.
know,
Didn't have vision.
couldn't see him, her.
Them.
Okay, if they're start dragging enough, we're just gonna cast branch. Like,
Nice.
Alright.
literally on both. It's like, oi, enough.
What do you mean enough? I just saw her.
Put her down.
What?
Come back
Oh,
here.
you randy old bastard.
So, boss, I mean, it's kind of... When we met that golem, we pretty much put it together that Taz is meant to be that Worm of World's End, right?
Which golem?
Big Mr. Friend, the Siege Death one, that did a quick scan, and when we asked it, stuff recognized him as such.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, and then there's, Burks, and we meant to use that Heart of Magic to turn him into one, and set, time on its right thing. Were we always meant to do that?
Turning into a dragon.
Yeah. I mean, shit, he literally said it himself, and I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we literally kind of have to, and that's, I don't know, maybe that's where we will find stuff, I don't know. I mean, certainly one way to get rid of him. And he can watch over the world. Blah, blah, blah. Finger wiggle.
Well, it is certainly possible.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I do know a number of things about history because of the staff, but I'm not exactly at liberty to discuss the key points of this world's history.
Okay. I just want to be sure that we're making the right decisions here.
The decisions that you and the others make are yours. Whether or not they will align with my own decisions, we'll see.
It would be nice if they aligned with the right decisions.
Regardless of what you and the others decide you wish to do here, if you want to simply hog-tie Taz and drag him along to find Salaran and acquire the Heart of Magic, that is up to you. There are a great many options available to you all, whether you or not you know them.
You see, I find the concept of two Tazes entirely unbearable, nor can I trust either of them to do the right thing if they're left alone, because they're idiots.
Then I will tell you one thing. We will not be returning home with two Tazes.
Well, I'm glad of that much. That would be actually insufferable. Also, I think that means you'd have to rewrite a contract or something. I feel like there's some kind of clause shift.
The contracts do not account for temporal clones.
Yeah, no, that bit probably is like... I know the paperwork is meant to be his specialty, but I don't see him getting around that one entirely easily. Yeah, one of these Taz is fucked up and has to stay. I'm figuring it's going to be Old Boy.
He will have many choices he has to choose from.
I think he's too stupid to make any of the right ones, though. How do you deal with being so powerful and knowing that everyone else around you is an idiot? Self-included, I'm pretty much an idiot, but...
It helps knowing that you are not able to act freely.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's a reason why I do not simply do everything myself, and why I can only aid in very specific ways.
Because the gods would get pissed off and then...
That is one reason.
Okay.
There's another reason, and that when you get to a specific level, when you become powerful enough, let's just say you start having to obey a few other rules that you didn't realize were there.
Oh, you sort of like bound to the universe, such as it were?
Not... I suppose you could say it that. It's not entirely correct, but close enough.
I probably won't understand. But fair enough.
Breaking rules has consequences.
Alright. Well, considering you picked up that Heart of Magic, do you know where the one we're after is meant to be located then?
Yes.
Are you able to direct us? Because it's gonna take us a while to find Saladfish, Starfingers, otherwise.
I could.
Would you please?
If that is what you want, I will help. If that is what you want, I will help you find your Heart of Magic.
Yeah. I mean, I figure, like, at the very least, that is one achievable goal we should get on the way to solving, and we'll muddle over the Taz situation as we go.
This could prove to be enlightening.
Oh, God. I don't want to find out how enlightening two Tazes can get. He actually has too many penises for Molly right now.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
You can see, like, the two Tazes have, like, started drawing diagrams on the ground.
Yeah. So, does it get weird then if older Taz is the one who gets Molly pregnant?
Oh god, they're drawing diagrams. Now they're playing role-playing games.
It would only be weird if they make it weird. They are the same person.
So is it masturbation or sex?
Technically, they're not the same person anymore. They've diverged into their own independent entities. that share a common point, but beyond that, they have completely different
So
life experiences.
You're right. So it isn't masturbation. It is just sex.
They are more or less the same person.
They're like twins at this point.
Sextubation. Oh, it's twincest. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's only weird if they want it to be weird.
Okay. I'm sure they'll make their own horrible, terrible decisions as long as we don't suffer for it, and the world doesn't get destroyed again. But alright. Yeah, are you able to direct us then to the heart?
I could. Yes.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No, that was it. Just wanted to check through the whole we were going to turn Old Taz into a dragon thing, because that seemed like a pretty relevant point when it came to mind. That we have to actually make that happen. It's not just a coincidence that they're named the same.
People share names all the time. There are only so many names to go around.
True, I guess.
Just gonna call that one Taz 1, and that one Taz A.
Damn it. I was actually thinking the same thing. No, we just call them red and blue.
Actually,
One
yeah,
is
that's-
red and one is blue.
That's a good idea, actually.
Oh no, what if Mierah's got doggo color blindness?
No,
I don't know
no.
what you keep talking
No.
about, Tazran being different to other Tazran.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So what you're saying, when they try to get on the elf, it's gonna be red versus blue.
It is.
Nah,
It's gonna be red
If
versus
Mierah
blue on
is
a
like-
field of white.
if Mierah has like dog color blindness, it's more
It's
like
green and red, yeah.
dog blue or Taz blue and Taz yellow.
Wouldn't it be Taz green? Taz
Well, Well,
the reds
they,
and
they,
greens
they
are the
see,
same, right?
could be. No, it's they see blues, yellows, and violets.
Ah.
So I guess Taz purple. Maybe
Ah,
I don't know.
purple.
Whichever one's closest to red.
If they can't see red, then they can't see purple.
No, you can pick up different colors on the spectrum if you don't have the cones for like singular colors.
No, that's the thing, though. If you don't see red, you don't see the spectrum that it is. It's just gonna be a different type of blue. For example, it's blue, 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 or gray. That's the thing.
No. Your eyes have cones that are capable of picking up a mix of colors.
But
They just don't. You can
colorblind-
have like
No singularly red only cones. Anyway,
But if your brain can interpret that, that's between a light and a very severe.
Well,
I suppose.
or complete-
dog
complete
geneticists
absence.
and physiologists and all that say they can see yellows, blues, and violets. And they see reds, greens, and oranges as different shades of in the yellow to blue spectrum.
Okay, cool.
that's why I always find it kind of cruel that most dog balls are red and then you throw them out across a grass field and you're like, you piece of shit, that dog is never finding it because it looks like the floor.
The human eye contains more types of cones, while the canine eye has more rods. And no fovea, which is responsible for sharp visual detailing.
Alright, cool. Let's carry on with our lives. That has been dog facts. I regret making that terrible joke in the first place.
Uh,
Now here's the thing, while the Tazes have been occupied, we're trying to make their fucking Orochimaru Naruto thing on the ground there with dicks. I make sure to swoop in and rescue the elf.
yes?
You
Yeah,
don't want to be a spit
yes.
roast like this, I'm sure.
Like, right now, that can wait, because we've been having had a long day. We all have.
Well, Now that we've gotten
Now,
the Taz is back, shouldn't we? I mean, we could just sleep now. We could have a rest now.
yes. Sleep.
You know, you can. Just because you don't need to sleep, doesn't mean you can't.
No, I mean,
That's
Auntie
what you
doesn't.
meant, sure.
Auntie doesn't need to sleep.
Sophie,
but
Sophie just
she
points
does.
with both her hands as knife hands towards what's the name, Molly, and points. You will need sleep.
I
Not
will-
sleep with air quotes instead, looking at blue and red.
I'll sleep.
Yeah,
I will get sleep.
yeah, because remember, you're a real girl now, and all that stuff that comes with.
I needed
damn
to
it.
rest before in order to recharge my power as well.
Yeah.
Just
Say so.
that has not changed.
Oh, welcome back there. Wizard.
Yeah, I misclicked.
And then she like crosses her arms under her breasts. Besides, what I do with my boyfriends is up to me.
Yeah. And then Sophie will poke her, put a finger on her bell and say, what you do with your boyfriends, and then she whispers, the one that comes or the one that goes. Also matters.
I think they seem to be getting along just fine.
They're now sword fighting.
Yeah.
Like you look back at them again. Oh God! Oh God!
We were going in two different directions with that, but yes.
Yeah, no, but and and then so when she says like getting along, like, yeah, but if I remember correctly, you're not like a Hedrah animal inside, so there's only room for one.
She has a butthole.
Or do you want me to stop using subtle hints? Or try?
I think I'll be just fine.
They can make their own mistakes. Over and over and over
Oh,
again.
okay then. We'll see whose kid it'll be then. Old or new.
I mean,
Who gets counted?
it's gonna.
Exactly. Now you have to think about that as well.
I mean, if I do, it'll be Taz.
Yeah, but which one?
Regardless.
Then you think about that for 2 minutes. The one that hasn't done anything, or the genocidal
done
world
a lot.
destroyer.
I have done lots of things with Taz and
Taz.
Taz.
Yes, but that's the thing. Which one?
Both of
Because
them.
they're not the same person. That's the
Yes,
thing.
they are.
Minerva will also chime in. Yes, they are. Look at them.
They are both idiots.
They are sitting in the dirt, squabbling over a picture, over a stick figure picture of a dick Ouroboros.
It's like they're trying to form the Voltron of penises, and they're fighting over who forms the head.
Yes, that is exactly what's happening.
If it's a Voltron of penises, there's two heads then.
Let me tell you, there's actually 4 heads here.
Right. Not even counting the brain ones; those stopped working ages ago.
Yes, that because
If
4
we put our
penises.
heads together, we can come to a conclusion. I should have said
Yes,
satisfying
I won't
conclusion.
deny the fact that
You could have said to
yes,
completion
yes.
instead.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Gonna
Put our heads together and come to completion? No.
And if we're doing the
Doing
fusion
joke.
dance, But yeah.
Anyway. So, are there any other okay, so, Mierah, is there anything else you would like to ask of Holly?
No.
Okay.
Is she ready to go to bed? Because it has been a long day.
Well, that depends. Sophie, have you anything else to say to Molly?
Yeah. Don't bet your horses on that. That's pretty much it. Don't bet the red horse.
Yeah. Say, is it possible to continue to get multiple points in improved natural attack? I know you can in natural armor.
I think there's a feat.
No, there's a thing.
Weapons.
Yeah, there is one called improved natural attack. But
It doesn't say you can take it multiple times.
Yeah, I know the natural armor. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, there is a thing that says special. You can take this multiple times. Okay.
That increases the damage die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reason you can't take that multiple times.
It's such a shame because she's at 1d6, which goes to a d8, and then the next step is 2d6, the vastly superior dice. I'm like, oh, you piece of shit. Very well.
Anyway.
Chump grade upgrade for her.
Maybe I should take that feat.
Are you a monster? Because you have to be able to take monster feats.
My claw counts as a natural attack, right?
Yeah, but improved
Think
natural is a monster feat. The only reason that Zagara can get it is because Zagara is a monster and is allowed to.
Well, it's Cadia we're talking about here.
She doesn't count as unless you would like to become my hunter pet.
Pretty monstrous.
It doesn't count.
Turns into a horrible demon monster.
I'm gonna stare back at one of the eyes. Hey, we're having a conversation here with you at the same time as you.
They aren't directed by myself.
Yeah. Shrug.
Oh, yeah, I should look at feats.
They just essentially just wander around.
Perverts.
It's fucked up.
No kidding.
I'm gonna put one of the eyes on a bit and just like, yeah, I'm watching you. Watching you, watching me.
Sometimes I
It's
feel
always feel like
Somebody's
Somebody's
watching me. Get the
we all
privacy.
went there.
They zoom around, watching everybody, and getting in your face a little bit. But then they will eventually leave.
If one gets close enough and I'm quick enough, I will cock slap one of the eyes. Yeah.
Poke it in the eye.
They are surprisingly fast, and they are quite small.
But my penis is quite big, so surely that makes it easier. Hiya! Go, penis, go!
Go, penis, go, go, go.
Well, let's see.
Oh, dude, you got blinded by shooting cum in its eye?
Oh, right, yeah, you're sorry. 1 second.
Well, they only have an AC of 18.
So I hit him. I did good. I even managed to splash the back of its eye on the backup.
I mean, they only have 1 hit point, so you probably pop it.
Oops.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I destroyed a magical eye with my penis. Is that going to cause a problem?
No, there were 2 more that saw this place.
Okay, cool.
Anyway. Now would be a good time to rest.
Yeah.
And tomorrow morning, we can finalize our decisions on things.
Sounds good. I guess I'm going to start unloading camp in a bag, get a nice bath going. And probably coffee after like an entire day of hard drinking and fucking. I may have been magically restored, but I'm going to give myself boner-based PTSD at this rate.
Ooh. Maybe I'm gonna take the
You
guard
may want to let it rest just a little bit.
Yeah. I've been restored, but I feel like although the body is technically willing, the spirit is bruised.
The spirit.
Usually it's the other way. Usually it's the other way around.
Well, if you're dealing with a succubus, then yes, it generally would be the other way around for them.
I mean, I'm still like a little bit level drained.
You were with them for quite some time.
Personally, it's frankly amazing that I'm actually alive at all. I thought I would have been turned into a raisin and died in the name of... Well, died doing what I loved, but still.
I won't lie. It is a bit somewhat of a feat that you were able to last out as long as you did. You are remarkably hardy.
Well, I was also remarkably hard, which helps.
I'm sure it did.
So how does the boss feel about getting cucked? Because, after all, she and Mierah were, together.
I don't know.
I think every single time, though, it was just the boss rolled an incredible sex check and completely destroyed Mierah every time.
It is true. That is what happened.
I think she fucking owed Mierah multiple times.
She did perform feats on sexual feats on par with that of the Queen of Demons.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Yep. And I didn't roll nearly as high then when I was being Mierah, so fucking, I don't know, maybe it was performance anxiety in front of a boss. Like, Queen of the Demons? Alright, I got this shit, no problem. Oh, my paycheck? Oh, no. Okay, we can do this, Boner. Just you and me. To give my crotch a pep talk.
Alright, as you guys are doing your thing, and the other group is doing their thing.
Sophie will keep watch.
Holly is writing on a piece of, I don't know, some parchment, and is studying the Heart of Magic.
And Mierah is doing more sleeping. Although this time it's not the snore of the dying, it's just the sleep.
Okay. You are going to sleep. Sophie is going to keep watch. Holly is going to stay up and work. The Tazes and Molly are going to sleep and then sleep.
Honestly, I think the two Tazes just argue themselves out and don't actually do anything with Molly.
They get
Really?
too tuckered out.
Yeah, they're too involved in their argument to actually do anything about it.
God, Tazran is a really Jewish character, isn't he?
Look, alright, he can complete perfectly fine just with the argumentation. Everything else is just fluff.
The actual sex is basically foreplay. Just give you a stack of documents and someone to have an argument with, and you're there.
Yeah, that's Taz's deal. Which, honestly, is probably good for Molly, because otherwise, what they had planned for her would probably have, required the ice body back. And Minerva will just use Hearn like a pillow, because he is super soft.
He is happy to see Minerva back.
Yay. Alright, do we get ambushed in the night? Or can I recharge all my spells?
You have a sufficient enough group and so no, don't worry about it.
Alright. You sure you don't want two gunslingers full attacking some poor saps?
Do you have two guns?
I do in fact have enough guns to arm both Tazes.
Rad.
You also have 2 pairs of sentient swords.
Oh yeah, how are they getting on?
They're having a
They
weird time, I'm sure.
Are having a weird time. They are awful. They are awfully. They are oddly quiet.
Except in Taz's headspace, where they're just like, "Hey, what's up?"
No, they are. They are. They are completely silent.
Whoa, creepy. I think like
And now they wish that they were being rubbed up against each other. Swordsturbation.
yeah,
Master Blade Shun. There we go.
Hey.
I knew I'd find
Hello,
a good
fellow professional writer.
See, you've done this before.
Yeah, I think like one of the Tazes will at some point, maybe the older Taz will notice that the swords have gone silent and try and strike up a conversation with them. Like, what's going on? Why are you so quiet?
Why are you ignoring me?
After a moment of no response, the older Taz's swords will respond. This is just very strange.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Seeing ourselves in this state again is something I did not believe I would ever encounter. Strangely not strange in that I do not remember meeting myself, but I suppose it's best not to think about that.
Ugh.
Sometimes I feel like watching me.
So how have you been the last 100 years?
Oh, you know,
Doing sword things?
you could say that. That daughter of yours, I was given to her since the Queen thought it would be funny for your daughter, the daughter of her lover's killer that she had with you wielding your own weapons to conquer the world, that was hilarious. Honestly, I think your daughter was just a joke, some living joke that the Queen decided to make on a vengeful whim.
You know, I think that makes me hate her more than anything else she's done. So is she a decent swordsman?
I mean, yes, your daughter was very good. She did lead Oreshka's armies. She was a very fierce warrior.
Damn right she was.
I hope she does not get into any trouble now that she is free.
Well, now that she's free to exist. What happens when your whole timeline stops existing? Or does it just keep going? Fuck, this makes my head hurt.
I don't know. She is under the Artifacts Aegis, so she can do as she pleases, I suppose. Unlike everybody else, I guess her fate is not already written, and so she, at least, is not written yet. How she affects the world is going to be up to her.
Well, hopefully we'll get to stick around long enough to see how it all pans out. Oh man.
Oh,
If Taz state now there's 2 fucking Doulahan waifus. One of them's gonna be
Yes.
here in this world, maybe. Oh man, cool. I just
maybe.
realized. Anyway, that's all I got for the night.
Okay. I guess now that you're actually talking, are you? So are we just going to leave then? Or we're going to take you and keep you from doing what you were going to do?
I don't know. I'd prefer
I mean, it didn't
not.
really work out very well when we did it, but
Well, now we know what happened. We can stop that from happening. We can still set this world right.
how?
There's a long pause as Taz thinks things over for a moment and says, "You know,
We kill the Batman.
we don't kill Winter. We kill the bitch that started all of this. We kill his mother.
His mother?
His mother's the one who killed his wife and caused him to fall, pronounced judgment on him. Stop
That's
her from
real.
doing that. And Winter and Reshka get to live there happily ever after. No fall for either of them."
Will that be enough? Don't the elves of this time generally are the type to slay demons wherever they find them? Surely someone else would simply take her place.
Maybe. But she was the queen bitch of them all. If we could make her see, or just find some way to hide Areshka. If we can make sure the 2 of those evil cunts live happily ever after, then none of this will happen. And nobody has to die.
Your employer did seem to be very particular in how she was wording. Did seem like a lot of what we can do is up to you. Well, this whole group, I suppose.
You're damn right it is. I don't suppose you know how to teleport people.
I do not know.
Actually, do I know how to teleport people? It's a good question. I do.
It would be nice if we could get the rest of them to go along with this.
Yeah, good luck with that. They already hate me. I think they're set in their ways and nothing will change it. Besides, they need to get on with their mission. We should let the kid and all of his friends here go do their thing. Just you and me get our second chance. What do you say?
Well, I mean, you are the one who wields me.
Fine, fine.
I go where you go.
Alright, well. Bye, everybody.
Is that Old Taz escaping then?
Yeah,
You
that's...
see, no, the thing is, tries to escape.
An escape is a strong term.
Literally, if he
I
tries
swear to
anything,
God, if
he'll-
Taz runs
No,
away from the
here's the thing
cigarette,
though. If he tries to move out of, like, anywhere there, there'll be an arcane bolt striking his foot. Like right next to his foot there.
Okay. I mean, Taz isn't leaving the camp. He's
But-
just staying right where he is. He's next to Young Taz.
Finger waggle.
Hey, you don't know what's going on. This is a mental conversation.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but like I said, that's why Sophie is awake. She's not looking awake.
Sophie
She's just
doesn't-
keeping her eyes.
Sophie doesn't sleep anyway. She's always like this. She always
Yeah, but
stays
she
up
doesn't
and watches.
blink now. Yeah, but now she's literally watching. That's the best part.
Are you
Unblinking.
saying that you are not in fact keeping watch? You are simply standing there and just staring at Taz the entire night, like some kind of
No,
spooky
I'm
ghost.
keeping. I am indeed a
Spooky
spooky ghost because it is Saturday the 14th. Ooh. Not Friday the 13th, but Saturday. It's even spookier than the Friday
It's true.
because
It's
it's
the
closer
day
to
ahead.
Monday. But yeah, she's keeping watch.
Alright, well, I think the first thing you see is just like Old Taz just mugs Young Taz for like the big box of jerky in his backpack. Like, give me this shit. It has been 100 years since Old Taz had him a bite of, God, what was this shit called? Hold on.
Texas Joe's.
No, it's even better. You weren't around for this. It was Herc Jerkley's
Herc
Dirkley's Turkey Jerky. There we
go.
go. I found it. Gonna give me some of that shit.
Herc Dirkley's Turkey Jerky.
So
He
he's
was a character from the first adventure.
Mhm.
He was an 11th level chef, and his specialty was creating magical jerky that gives you buffs, like act as potions.
And his name was Herc
Ah,
They
Dirkley.
come
yes,
in.
the
They
chef
come in
hat.
regular, spicy, and extra spicy.
I see.
I think it's gonna have a fucking mouth orgasm.
He can also now finally
Jerky.
perform the self beater. It's a power you can have at.
Also, Kenny, you should check chat.
I am. I'm in looking into it.
Oh Jesus, that's so gross.
What?
Oh no, it's so worthless.
That's
Worthless
garbage.
thing, actually. It's
Yeah,
fucking so
absolutely
terrible.
If it just applied to anything in Reach, I'd take it. But it's garbage.
It's ass.
That sounds exactly like what Marcus does in 70.
Yeah, hold right there, kid.
But this,
Then again, Third's character can make like multiple attacks of opportunity every round, so. Oh, did
True.
you find your other fucking squeaky toy dog?
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
Hi, dog. Hello.
I'm like, now that I've gone through leveling Mierah up, I've just like left this sheet in a fucking mess. I've been spending my time fixing that.
Who's a good puppy? Is it you?
that's what I like about Hero Labs. It's literally click. Oh, these are red. Oh, adjust. Done.
Yep. It's just that I left it for so long, and instead of fixing like the small problems, I was just like, let's just fucking add another line in there, and it's gotten to the point now where it's looking like a cluttered spreadsheet instead of a character sheet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Does anything come and mug us in the night?
No.
Something might. Ow, dog. That's my tit. Stop it.
Yeah, dog, you leave Savin's bird alone. because it's a tit.
I love that. Oh, God, I love that. I love that picture so much.
Which picture?
Pasta la vista.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's so good. It always makes me laugh. All spaghetti, no regretti. It's the best. Oh my god. Okay. No. So no, nothing disturbs you in the night.
Hey, excellent.
Anyone on watch is free to make any kind of perception checks, though, if they want.
Sure thing. How many do you want?
It's just one for the whole watch.
Oh.
Let's see.
I heard you wheezing about there, Savin.
Nothing, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Cool. So did you sneak stealth check?
I might have. Hold on for just a minute. I gotta go feed Tosh.
Okay. This fucking dick has just gone and jumped us again, I'm sure. You guys need disgustingly high bonuses.
Well, I mean, Holly's a whole different beast.
Well, yeah, Holly's a whole different beast. And Sophie did. It's interesting that if at Sophie's level she goes ham on the skill of perception, then it comes to roughly the same error as the mythic grade Holly.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
So anyway, sleep goes fairly good.
Yep. And then I'm sure morning awakens. We find Taz in the camp. Taz singular. Yeah, everyone
Just
is
a moment. Well, we'll
fucked.
deal with things later.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll just go with martial charge for my feet.
Martial
Make
charge.
Good feats.
There's lots of good feats. There's
Nah.
literally thousands of feats.
When you're already locked into a style and you've taken, the good stuff like power attack and combat reflexes, it's all garbage.
Well, I mean, you could take something like. I mean, you can always take. There are always other feats you can get.
Not if you wield a one-handed weapon. You only make one attack a round, and you don't use magic.
Only make one attack around? Fucking pick up Vital Strike.
Yeah.
The Vital Strike power attack build is the one attack drop kick someone into the 6 feet under build. You hit them so hard they fucking die.
That is when you use the attack action. I don't use the attack action. I use a maneuver, which takes a standard action.
Then why don't you go with something like, I don't know, a fucking dodge, or like get one of the save boosting feats. Get like Iron Will or fucking lightning reflexes.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo, I just have to make myself normally useful.
I mean, if you want better skill points, if you want more, I mean, you could get like skilled if you want more skills as well.
Improved
I don't
initiative.
need skills.
Improved initiative.
You say but I see you go last in like most combats, and don't you want to get into position so you can actually oppie people? Because if you go last, then you are flat-footed and do not do oppies at the start of your fucking fight.
That's why martial charge would be good. It lets me charge and make a maneuver at the same time, so I can charge into the front. I mean, I will still roll crap if I take improved initiative. Let's face it. Yeah, see, that's
not an unreasonable.
That's still going to be garbage.
Yeah.
So I will take one that lets me charge into the fray.
Sure.
Get everybody within my giant fucking radius.
Get in my radius.
So I can use Consumption Strike and Devastating Riposte.
Oh, you give people consumption.
And Warlock's Blow.
Warlock's Blow.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
back.
Kinathis.
Tasha had to go to the bathroom too, apparently.
Also, I have a new stance. Opponents within 30 feet of me can't benefit from the anarchic or axiomatic weapon things, and they cannot benefit from insight, profane, or sacred bonuses. The description also mentioned morale, but it wasn't in the actual ability. So
flavor text does not count. It has to be in the description.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now I can...
Taz, you do your thing, I guess.
Cool.
Sophie.
Yes.
Actually, hang on a moment. Let me. Oh, wow. Molly, you weren't really being very careful.
Christ on a cracker. I did it.
Sophie, you notice, during your watch, that one moment, you're keeping watch and everything's going fine, and then one moment you notice that there's only one Taz, and then you also notice that there's no Holly's also gone.
Shite. Wait, which Holly?
Fucking trouble.
Actually, where's the other Holly?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about her.
Is other Holly with?
Yeah, let me take fake Holly with me.
Folly.
Yes, Folly. Oh my god, that's an appropriate name for this adventure.
Yeah, so just pinches the bridge of her nose and clicks on the conversation. Host. I see that you're missing.
There's no response.
I know you can hear me.
So rude. She's so rude.
Okay.
How rude.
Since we're playing that game,
Oh, that's how you want to play this.
In that direction that the task was. There and on. From there and on. Okay, so that the radius doesn't hit. Good. It's 20 feet. It's 20 and then wait. Okay. There's a fireball, like. Poof.
You're just going to throw a fireball into this forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, so...
Okay. Everyone, there you wake up. Everyone, you wake up to a tremendous explosion.
Time to attack.
I'm rolling over and going for a weapon.
Suit up.
Who's attacking?
Spike out.
Young Taz jumps up with his guns out. Oh, what?
Yep.
Taz, the forest behind you is all on fire.
Ah! I start pissing on the fire. Just with the tail. With the tail.
There's an enemy coming. Quick, get your dick out and start peeing.
Wait.
Sir, the weapons are so hot. We can't fire them anymore. Psst.
God damn it. Cool.
Okay, now that you're awake, I make 2 hand motions towards Taz and Molly over there.
What? What's going on? Oh, for fuck's sake.
And the boss is a dancing. The calm.
I'm gonna guess she went after him. That's annoying.
I'm killing him this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm
So-
very annoyed at him.
While you guys are doing that, Taz, you disappear. You teleport.
Yay! I did
Now,
it. I did
do
the
you
thing.
actually know where that location is?
You know, I'm gonna say this Taz almost certainly does. Like, there's... You know what? No. I'm gonna put one further on that.
Okay.
That place is exactly where the Demon Queen's palace was.
Okay.
That's where she made her capital.
Okay.
Because of course she would. Of course she would. And she rubbed it in his goddamn face, too.
Okay. All right. So you teleport into the mountains.
Foom.
It is you are in a small, sleepy little village nestled at the base of a mountain. Up above, you can see this tremendous spire just stretching up into the heavens. This is a small town. There's probably only about maybe 3 dozen buildings.
It's a one-horse
It's small
town.
and quaint.
It's a one-horse town.
It's a one-horse town. It is small and humble. Although something seems a little strange about it. Something is off.
Oh. And this is where the Halloween arc starts.
Oh god, I'm not doing that shit again.
Oh. May I make a perception check to find out what's wrong?
You can make any check. You can make any check you want whenever you want.
Okay.
Anyone can make any check whatever they want whenever they want.
Yeah, you say that.
You can. It's true. People can be proactive in
I
what
make
they're
an
in what they're
intimidate
doing.
check.
What are you intimidating?
The forest into giving up Taz. Boom. Done. 40.
Unfortunately, Taz isn't in this forest.
It is sad, but Taz is not in the forest at the moment, so the forest cannot give you what you want. It's
If
very
it
sad.
could, it would, though. It's pretty fucking
very-
terrified of you.
It's very frightened. I mean, it could be the wind, but the trees are shaking.
Alright, so
Anyway.
31 perception.
Oh yeah, you notice it. I mean, it is nighttime right now, but it is dead silent. Like there is actually no sound at all. There's no night, and there's no animals of the wild. There's no rustle of the trees in the wind.
Oh boy. I'm going to cock the hammer of my revolver and spin the cylinder and see if that makes audible noise. Just gonna.
Yes,
Okay. Just making sure I'm on some sort of
that
fucking
makes noise.
silence field.
No?
Alright. What the hell's going on here? Gonna walk over to the nearest building and, like, peer in a window, I guess?
It is dark. It is night. It is like
I produce my
super-
tail.
and you shine the light. Let's see, what room is this? This time of this kind of a building. Roll me a d4. Let's see what building it. Let's see what house it is. Let's see what room it is. It's a
Get a 3.
front floor 3. Let's see. Kitchen, bedroom. Yeah, it's a bedroom.
Is there anybody in there?
You can see some people. There's a bed. You can see it.
Do they appear to be alive?
I mean, they look like they're sleeping.
Okay, well, I'll back off for now, and... I don't know, is there anything that looks like a tavern here?
Probably. Although when you back up and start looking around, you see that there is another figure behind you, about 3 feet away.
Hi, boss.
Hello, Taz.
How's it going? He's just not
Well-
turning around at all. He's just like, ah, fuck.
It is going all right. How are things with you?
Well, it could be better. I've resolved to do the exact opposite of everything I came here to do, and that doesn't feel great.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are you planning on doing?
I'm gonna make sure these two cocksuckers have the best goddamn life they could ever possibly imagine.
I see.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Do you have a plan for that?
Well, first off, I'm gonna make sure this demon bitch doesn't get discovered. Then I'm gonna try and convince August's mom that, demons ain't so bad after all. Which is bullshit, but hey, I'm a good liar, obviously.
So you're trying to be a bit subtler?
Sure, let's go with that.
That's good, I suppose. Messing with time is very hard, and the more overt you try to be, and the larger the event you try to change, the harder it is, and the more energy you have to put into it.
So
But if
I
you're
found
quiet
out.
enough, if you're subtle enough, you can get all kinds of things done. Perhaps this is a better choice.
That's spoken like someone with experience.
I have had time to study the staff. And let's just say I know a few things.
Yeah, you've used the staff before, haven't you? This isn't your first rodeo.
She shrugs.
Fine, don't answer. So, why are you here?
I suppose I'm here to give you a choice. But why did you not let the others know? I'm sure though, I suppose that answer's obvious.
Yes. No, they're stubborn as mules. They'll never listen to me.
I don't know. You're choosing to take a less violent path. You wish to convince someone that Bereshka's no threat, and allow some people to live a happy life, free of oppression, and their quote deaths. They might be a bit more receptive to such a action.
Yeah, I don't think so, and even if they were, you and the others have a mission to do. A life to lead. What I'm doing might just take the rest of my life. Damn elves tend to live forever.
They do. They do here, yes. What you are doing is shirking your responsibilities later on.
Well, that's what young me is here for.
Actually, this is what you were here for. That's why I brought you back. This you has much like Kalira, has a destiny to fulfill.
Oh?
It is it is one just as important as hers.
So what? Do I become the next god of fire?
No, not quite. Fire is a part of it, for sure. I didn't tell Kalira what she was going to be, and I can't exactly tell you what you are to be. Not yet.
Well, so what are you
I will
gonna
say
do? Make me
that-
be that?
I could. I certainly could. It's well within my ability. But I'm not sure how much I would be able to do at this point right now.
Would you?
There are
if you could?
other... What? Force you to do your part? Well, it depends on how much... Are you really willing to risk the future of your world again? You already messed up once.
It seems
and it
like
did
even
not
if
go
I
well.
do, time just undoes itself. What do I have to lose? I have everything to gain.
If you fail again, I will have to make sure that you do not that you take your proper actions. I will
Well,
have to come back and fetch you and stop you from doing this.
at least this way I have a chance. That's more than my world's ever had.
There is another way. It wouldn't stop. There is another point in time where you are able to make a choice. A choice that could greatly affect your world.
Oh?
It is some thousands of years ahead from now. Well, wait, what day, what year is it?
8,000.
It is, no, yeah. It is 1,000 years in the future from here. Closer to where we came in, about where we came in In fact, it was about a. It is the point is about a month before we come in. Is where the choice happens.
So what are my options then? Come on, boss. You gotta
It
give me
is-
something to work with here.
I suppose trust cannot simply be given freely, even though it would make things easier. The choice is to turn the other cheek. Yet more, it could be to not. That is just the very bare minimum of it. Choice to either to forgive or not. You could go further and try to do much like what you are doing now, attempting to make the world a better place through a less violent means. And there are those who would help you do so if you were to make that choice. I saw what happened when you chose not to. Can't tell you exactly what happens with that choice, though. You have to make it. It's complicated. I can't just tell you everything as much as I would like to.
So either way, it seems like my choice is to let these people lie.
You could let them lie and let things take their course and take another opportunity later on if you remember it anyway. It's a long time that before you would have to make it, much like Kalira when I told her gave her some words of wisdom. It would be a long time before they were to come to pass. And a lot of terrible things happen between then and there. But it makes an opportunity for hope.
Well, if it's all the
You
same
and
to
her
you,
are very similar.
if it's all the same to you, I'll take my chances here and now to stop my world from coming to pass. If I fuck it up, well, I guess I do have an extra chance in the barrel.
We will continue. If that is what your decision is, I will not stop you. It's not my place to stop you. But we will talk again. Perhaps in another... I don't know, 100 years?
Alright, well...
When the outcome of your decision has had time to settle in, we shall see. Because one way or another, you are going to have to face your destiny. Just depends on whether you do it within the next few days or within the next 100 years. And who knows, perhaps this will make things better.
I guess we'll see.
Well, if this is what you're going to do, I suppose I can do one small thing for you. Ereshka and August live in that house over there. She'll point to a cottage a little further away from the other buildings. And I will give you a warning. There are some paladins coming. They will be here 2 days from now to bring August to Grand Tree. You have until then to get them out, I suppose, to convince them to hide. And do whatever it is that you want to do.
Understood.
Whether or not you can convince these paladins to allow the Queen of Demons to run free, that is not an easy task. You will be hard pressed.
Yeah, well, good thing I'm such a badass. I'll make do. Thanks for the heads up.
You are welcome. I'll see you again later.
Yeah, and, boss?
Hmm?
Tell Molly I said goodbye. This time. And Taz will just shove his hands into his pockets and start walking over toward the cottage.
What pockets?
I'm pretty sure the boss gave him, like, some clothes.
No.
A naked salamander turns up in the middle of the night. Hey there, I've come to save you. I'm from the future.
Give me your claws.
There's a property of Ereshka's tattoo on your ass that none of us have noticed at this point after she branded you.
Even Taz hasn't noticed.
Yeah, exactly. And then August's like, honey, I recognize that handwriting. I've got one just like it.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. As you walk, after you take a few steps, you suddenly hear everything again. You can hear the sound of animals in the forest, and you can hear the rustle of trees, and you can see the wind move the trees now. Not that before nothing seemed to be moving at all, but now you can see it all moving again.
Goddamn wizards.
The trees are moving because they're scared of somebody inside.
And yeah, if you look back, Holly is gone.
And hopefully we never see this Taz again.
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, so back with the party. So, Holly and Taz are gone.
Drench.
You were putting out the fires.
Drench.
You were
Angrily
putting-
drenching.
Angrily drenching.
You were
Did
putting
you
out
start
the
a fire just so you had a thing to do whilst waiting for them to come back after fucking around?
Drench. Diamond storm. Drench.
You are
Drench.
putting out the forest
Drench.
fire that you made.
I'm gonna roll to intimidate the fire to go out by itself.
Yeah, I'm looking at like ranger
Ah.
spells because I
Ah,
didn't
look
do
at
that
that.
for a long time. There's a
It is a
spell
f-
where you can make a treasure map out of a creature's corpse.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
I
awesome.
remember that.
Yeah.
That should be 3 higher.
Nice.
Well,
So 48.
Well,
You're
it's
very spooky.
You were very spooky, and the fire flickers, but it could just be the fire being fire.
God damn it. So we can't just roll whatever we want whenever we want.
You
Oh
did
no, you
roll
can.
it. It just
Whether or
has
not it
no
does
impact.
anything, it just may not do something.
Just
Therefore, what is the
drenching.
point?
That's a good question. Also, I don't have control of Taz or Hearn still.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll give you that back.
Thanks.
Controlled by Savin. Controlled by Savin.
Oh yeah, got
Okay.
my pupper.
You've got
Still
Hearn
has more
back.
hit points than I do. God damn it.
Hearn,
How many
the
hit points
Prince
does
of
Hearn have?
Chaos.
139.
Oh, I have 179 when I'm not level drained. Right now, it's only a mere 166.
Well, yeah, but you're also a D10.
40.
You know.
I'm also a level 14 martial character.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay,
Mine
so
should probably be higher, but meh.
I also have shit for con.
there's a fire being put out. One Taz is gone and Holly is gone.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna kill you. Not you, the other you.
Yeah. Well, maybe he has a good reason for once. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It was a good reason the first
You
time.
mean like you had?
It was a
was a-
good reason, but you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna end
Fucked
up
it up,
getting into a.
though.
Yeah, we're gonna end up getting into a very cyclical conversation of being really angry at you. Needless to say, since you've been gone, since we've been gone, we had to go back in time, and then go forward in time.
I know the geezer told me.
Yeah. Also, it's really weird that you
Yeah.
call yourself an old guy and old Jew calls yourself a young guy. It turns out that it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to be an asshole to them, even if you are you.
And that sort of pans out, don't you think?
It does. I kind of wish that you had kicked you in the dick so as a punishment for not succeeding the first time or something. But it's fine. If the boss comes back without him, it means that he's probably made a decision that will either be a fucking travesty and he'll have to put up with it, or it was the right one and we'll never need to know. I had a chat with her about how the fact that, she's come into contact with the heart of magic of a different plane, it's kind of given her a little bit of insight into how things are meant to sort of go. So I'm going to try really hard not to get annoyed at you, Taz. It's mostly working.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're very
French.
welcome.
French.
Yeah.
French.
Also, seeing the
That's what
eyes
we
over the
began.
tree here where there is dynamic lighting is amazingly confusing. It looks like it's like peeking over a little nose, like, hey, how's it going over there?
Hey kids.
I put the
you want some?
I put them
candy?
there.
I got some pops.
Yeah.
I got some candy!
I thought it was amusing to put them both there like a pair of googly eyes on a tree.
I got some candy!
Popsicles. Why don't you just come on down into
You
my
want some
basement?
popsicles?
Oh God, go away.
I
You
don't
get
do it as
back
well
here,
as
you piglet
Fen does.
motherfucker.
Fen does it so perfectly.
Hey,
No.
guess what? I can get Blessing of the Salamander as a spell, which gives you fast healing and fire resistance. Why don't you have fast healing, you fake salamander?
Because he's literally a
Because
fake
he's not
salamander.
Yeah.
D&D salamanders are snaky motherfuckers.
The monster salamander.
Yeah, I'm now looking up a level 4 spell to take. That's why I saw that there.
So,
Throw Spirit's fun. You can get your own bow shooting Juan.
oh, shit. Is there anything anyone would like to do while
Kill
these two
Taz.
seem to be gone?
No.
No. Something you can actually do.
I could actually do that. It just would be the wrong Taz.
I mean, look, I'm pretty sure I kicked your ass the first time we did that.
Only through a technicality.
That's still a technical victory.
I mean, I can kick your ass now. I've got some. See, I was under leveled actually. Remember?
Yeah,
I
but
was
see,
2
now I
levels
have
below
3
you.
characters and 2 guns. Because I was using my melee weapons on you, too.
I was 2 levels below you before, so and you just barely won over me.
Again,
Now we're even leveled.
look, I was fighting left-handed. You want to fight right-handed? Well, let's fucking go.
Oh my god, there's a spell where you become boss of the jungle. You focus on a tree, and you merge your mind into a jungle's social hierarchy, establishing yourself as a master of the wild beasts and and an apex predator of the area, and you gain just
I
knowledge
forgot to
about the
mention
general
something to
population.
Tazran. I
Uh
forgot to say something.
I'm sure it wasn't important.
oh. She
No,
returns.
it wasn't.
"Ooh."
It wasn't important. No, it wasn't. It was an important thing. It was an important comment. Would it have mentioned? Would it have mattered, Savin, if she had mentioned that his actions could potentially lead down to in the future to could lead that. Oh my God! Okay, words. It could lead to that hundreds of thousands of people do not get born, even if they had important things to do in the future.
I mean, see, there's the time thing, because, again, like, Taz says he's doing this for all these noble reasons and all, but
Yeah.
really and truly he's doing it because the Hobgoblins genocided the Salamanders, and that has nothing to do with any of this.
He's just
So no, he
kinda an
doesn't give a
asshole.
shit. The Salamanders would be around, but the Hobgoblins wouldn't, so yeah, that's why he cares.
I see.
Yes. I mean, that's not why he says he cares, and he thinks he's doing it for noble reasons. But subconsciously, this is all because he doesn't want all his friends to die.
Subconsciously, this is all about revenge.
Yeah. Well, no, not. I mean, in an incredibly indirect way, I guess. Because he wants vengeance on the Hobgoblins, so he wants them to never have
Fuck you,
existed.
Hobgoblins. I'm gonna make sure none of you get born. I'm gonna kill your race's progenitor.
Well, not their progenitor. He's going to make sure they never rise to power.
Oh, they never rise.
Because if the elves are around, the
They never
Hobgoblins
get
will
the
just
chance.
continue to be cave-dwelling assholes no one gives a shit about.
Yeah. They're never going to get the chance to form a civilization.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's one hell of an angry dress.
You're racist.
If you look at the dress, it casts Word of Chaos on you, and it just might kill you.
You say you're
No.
racist. I don't know if you know this, but I play an
Wow, that
Uncle
is-
Tom in Scow's game.
You are such an Uncle Tom. Oh my god.
I don't know
Just
what
the
that
point.
is.
Oh my god.
Just so it mentioned, this dress is so angry it creates thrash metal and heavy metal and black metal.
Well,
Mierah instantly thinks that is the raddest dress ever.
so you're knitting. Is anyone else going to do anything?
Sitting, waiting, and considering I had to wake up, I'm now preparing new spells because I have new spells. I will also ask if Molly would kindly restore my last missing level, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. So nothing happened. Okay. So some time passes, and then you will hear some footsteps in the forest coming towards you.
From
I
which
will lean
direction?
back and peer.
From the south.
Hey, Holly. Or are you a different Holly from the other timeline? I should feel like I should check.
No,
Okay, cool.
I am the Holly you know.
Wait, prove it.
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. I mean, it would be inconsequential. It would be really strange if you decided to swap places with this era's Holly a little bit previous to time. Because I suppose this era's Holly, before she goes back in time, didn't get to sit in the magic crater and feel better.
She will just like hold out an arm. She'll like hold out an arm, and in between one of your blinks, the staff appears in her hand, which has the heart of magic in it.
Alright, all proved. Unless you
know-
swapped it with yourself. Ah!
Or,
Ah.
you know,
Well,
you
I
could
guess,
just,
yeah.
you could,
We'll never know.
I guess you'll never know.
Mierah,
Yeah.
you could just ask her what you were doing.
Was it fucking?
You think Holly is daft enough to not tell her what she needs to know? Yeah.
So,
Wheels within wheels, my friend. Wheels within wheels.
is there just two of everyone now?
Technically,
No.
for like a little while, surely.
Oh well, I suppose in the morning we'll leave. We'll leave in the morning.
Who's we?
The other us. The
But not
ones
me.
you left behind.
Right.
No.
The ones you betrayed.
The ones that you left
Fucking-
behind are... Tasha?
No, that was in response to Mierah, the other doggo.
Oh.
The other
Oh,
doggo.
the other doggo. The yous you left behind are going... The us's you left behind are going to go and jump ahead in the future. In the morning.
On the plus side, they do get to fight the Hedrah Goose of World's End.
Well, what?
And
Oh
the
yeah.
badger.
Oh yeah, not
Them-
forget the fucking town-sized badger army. That was pretty cool as well.
What?
Yeah.
God damn, I missed
Yeah.
the best stuff.
Yeah, oh
In
no,
the
don't
fu-
forget the bird made of lightning. That thing was pretty sweet.
In the other future, Haskern didn't make monster people as soldiers. He made tremendous war beasts to fight the demons.
He
Instead,
made a tremendous war goose.
it had 12 heads and it was the size of Grand Tree.
What the fuck?
And we killed it because we're amazing.
It also vomited acid and lightning and ice and fire from its heads.
Yep.
And
What the fuck was wrong with that guy?
And that's all. And do you know what? It wouldn't have existed if not for you, you jerk.
There
Indeed,
was a
you
gigantic
stopped adorable
badger.
catgirls from happening. Have you any idea how fucked up that is?
well, don't
You
forget,
create a world without
it's
catgirls.
no cat folk.
Look, the cat folk were racist to me my entire life. Fuck them.
They're adorable and you know it.
Look, as long as the
Okay.
bunny folk were okay, we're all good.
No,
No.
they weren't.
Oh.
They're gone.
Wait, what? Why?
They never existed.
What? They
Yep.
exist now.
They're all gone. Did anyone see any bunnies? I'm pretty sure I don't remember any.
Nope, they were all probably killed off.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, fuck.
Casualties.
I also don't remember seeing any
Yeah.
salamanders either, actually.
Oh, fuck.
And I mean, we
Yeah.
saw some salamanders while we were around in this, and you know. Yeah, no, you did
And,
you dropped the ball in like an epic way. What else didn't exist?
Alright, see,
What?
now
The
I feel bad.
manticores. The manticores.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're all gone.
All gone.
Harpies gone.
Yep.
What wasn't gone?
Demons and some like pale-skinned elves, but most of them were turning out to be dark elves. Like, really,
Yeah.
you basically didn't. Yeah, no, you fucked shit up.
Yeah, pretty much 80% of the world just who
Yeah.
instead of elves and humans.
Well, shit.
Pretty much only things left is some elves, some humans, and demons. And that's all I remember seeing. At all.
Whoops.
Oops.
Yeah. So your plan was really bad. So that's what we
Look, the plan was
Do
good.
you
I just
maybe-
must have executed it badly.
Perhaps his new plan will work out better.
Alright, go fig. What is his new plan, or was it fuck things up if we know?
Don't
His
tell
new
them,
plan-
Kinathis. Fuck.
Yeah, like, that's a secret.
Gonna cock block me so hard.
But wait, no,
Let's
we're
just-
not that spiteful that if we learn the plan, we're gonna go fuck you up. No.
Let's
You're
just
giving yourself too much
say-
credit.
I will say that he is taking a far softer approach.
So is he going to fuck the two of them into submission instead of
No.
a murder?
No, don't you see?
Meanwhile,
He's
split
making
screen.
a softer approach, which means he's not gonna shoot them. He's just gonna smother them in their beds with a pillow.
I was about to
If
say smother
he
them with
fix-
Molly's ass, but alright.
If he succeeds, no one will die.
And
You give him good odds or not?
No.
He's playing the long game this time.
Do we know how he got to live extra long? Does that still count? Because if he suddenly like drops dead because he doesn't have the, you know, Age of Ancients, then he's in a bad way. He really dropped the ball.
I think he's going to be fine.
Okay. That would suck if he just suddenly starts aging like 3 times faster over the next couple of days. I may have fucked up on the log game.
He was altered by
Yeah.
Ereshka to a
Okay.
point. Regardless of whether or not he succeeds, I'm going to have to collect him again later.
Pick him up on a bus. Going all aboard the magical short bus. Beep beep.
Beep, beep.
Passengers only.
Boop boop boop. You
That's
get
his
your free. You get a
shortcut.
free helmet and some mittens.
Oh, God.
Don't hurt yourself, retard.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Come back, you're missing both arms. How did it even happen this time? I don't fucking know.
Oh, right, this Tazran has a fake arm.
Yeah, this Tazran is the fake arm.
Yeah.
The other one still is able to lose his hand again. Which you also already nearly did, if I remember rightly.
Oh, only a
Tazran,
finger.
Taz, you notice that some of your guns are gone.
What?
Some of your crossbows are gone.
Cockmongler.
You still have Shine Spark and whatever.
Didn't he? Yeah, and he was also stolen when you go through your stuff. Pounds of incredible jerky.
A whole lot of that jerky's
And
gone.
also a scroll of teleport.
And a scroll of teleport.
Bastard.
I still can't pick a 4th level spell. I only get the fucking 1 because rangers do not lots of spells.
It's okay, you're a
Pick a
ranger,
good
so you
one.
get selected each day.
Well, I can select it, but I need to actually go to the trouble of learning them all to, actually have them to prepare. I get to
Wait,
pick
are
one.
you just a
I
regular ranger, or
Regular ranger, I'm not a hunter.
then you should just be able to learn it? Like, you don't have to know them each day. You pray and you get the spell
And
that
you pick
want.
that spell you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only
Yeah,
going to pick
you
like a
are.
couple that I'll ever fucking use because let's face it,
Yeah.
I'll never I basically use a prepared spellcasters list as like it's still just a spell book of ones that I might prepare that day or not.
Fair enough.
So it's like picking a couple useful ones.
Does anybody have suggestions for new languages I should learn? I need 3 more.
Jesus
You
Christ.
already have so many.
Indeed.
I did try to convince him to discuss this course of action with you all, but he thought you were all going to just try to hog-tie him again. Or kill him.
Look, if his plan was really actually, a good one, and, people don't get hurt or genocided out of existence, then I wouldn't have as much of an issue with it, especially since there's the fact we can't fucking keep him. I do not want Taz number 2. We have enough problems with Taz number 1.
He's just going to try and convince people not to kill the demons.
Well, I mean, good.
A difficult choice.
I figure he's much too racist for that, but, I mean, if he can succeed, good on him.
It is a very difficult course of action. The ones he needs to convince are very set in their ways.
Hey, Taz.
Yeah.
I got to have sex with the queen of the succubus. For hours. Nearly died. Absolutely worth it.
Cool.
I got to have sex with Twin. No, that was Riley.
Twins.
You've never had sex.
Twins, Tazran. Twins.
Wait, what? Tell me more.
Well, okay, so here I was. Me, your daughter, who you haven't
Wait,
met.
what?
Yeah, that one's a fun
Oops.
one. Oh gosh, old Taz never told you about your own daughter. That's gotta suck.
What?
Oh yeah. And the queen of the demons raped a child out of you.
What?
And gave her your weapons to lead a demon army to go and kill the rest of your people.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
See, what happened is that she thought you were an assassin hired by the elves to to just get rid of August entirely as a problem, and so as a joke, she she had a child with you and then raised that child to be the leader of her armies to conquer the elves.
As a joke?
She was very upset.
You did
And
kill her.
old ass me is out there protecting her now?
Yeah.
Well, he's trying
Supposedly.
to
He's already seen how terribly he fucked up. You should probably take that one to heart.
What the fuck?
So anyway, here I was, in bed, Queen
No,
of the
shut up.
Demons, your daughter,
I just-
and
Taz
Kalira,
walks off.
the fox goddess. It was awesome!
I quit.
So what would you all like to do?
Let's get this goddamn artifact and leave.
Honestly, I'd like to finish nighttime. You fucked off. The other Taz fucked off in the middle of the night. We didn't get to finish sleep. For once, for like the first time, the tension has gone out of Mierah, and she's like, ah, that feels better now. I have a weapon that I can use against him that's just words instead. It's a pretty good one. So here I was, bagging your daughter.
That's
The goddess, the fox
deeply-
goddess.
deeply distressing.
The fox goddess and her mum, aka the one who had that kid, with you! Bah, bah, bah.
Congratulations, you fucked a rapist.
And your daughter, and they loved it.
Oh boy. All right, so you guys can finish your you guys can finish your sleep. Your sleep, and it's morning, I suppose. What is your next course of action?
Do a lot of drugs
think-
until I forget everything that just happened in the last couple hours.
Serve, what's his name, Taz, some delicious foie gras.
Oh yeah.
Some nice fatty chunks of goose liver there, just succulent, buttery, nicely spiced. They're like, yes. It's like, there you go, Taz. Eat up.
It's the good shit.
You know,
And
Sophie,
If he's... Go on.
I like you the most out of all of the team. Except Molly and Minerva. And
then
Tazwell.
I'm the
I
third.
so.
What? Hearn's not a person, he doesn't count.
No,
And
but
he's
then
good
I am the
stuff.
third, most likely.
That's high praise.
And if Taz is observant enough, he noticed that the cat is coming from a pretty goddamn enormous piece of liquor.
Ow,
Like,
Tasha.
it's fuck-ass huge. She's like, yeah, well, you're welcome. We have quite a few pounds of this to go through, and it's delicious.
Wait, is this, Thing of World's End, jerky? Apocalypse
Jerky?
Goose?
Yes.
It's liver
Oh,
from
yeah.
the Goose of World's End.
Was that actually what it was called?
Yeah.
That's amazing. You know, there's a dragon
Yeah.
from my time called the Worm of World's End, right?
Yeah.
The worm of world's end.
Wonder whatever happened to him.
Well, right now he's alive and just well.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my
Is he
god, this spell.
dead in
this
your
spell is
time,
fucked
or-
up.
The slightly future time? Never mind, I don't want to know. Let's go. Where's the other Heart of Magic?
Well, we can't take it now. We have to transition again. And I suppose we'll see what happened to the world that Taz is trying to save again. Oh, joy. I can't wait. Green Caress.
Yeah, that spell is fucked up. I have it prepared now.
This is a very big spell.
Yeah, you
Green
cause the
Lasts for 7
target.
days.
You cause the target to transform into a plant over time. You make a melee touch attack to infect them. If they succeed its fort saving throw, they still take 1d4 ability damage to each physical ability score, and the spell ends. If they fail the save, they take 1d4 ability damage to each physical score immediately and take it to each of its physical scores every day until the spell is gone. It can't recover damage as long as the spell is lasting, even with magic. While the spell continues, they take on physical plant characteristics appropriate to the environment. It begins to diminish in height, and its skin turns plant-like. If damage to any single ability score equals or exceeds that score, they fully transform into a normal small tree or shrub. This final transformation is instantaneous, ending the spell.
Wow.
Anyone who tries to cure this spell, if a caster level check attempts to remove Green Caress and fails by 5 or more, the creature who attempted to remove the effect must attempt a fortitude save as though it had just been targeted, and then it happens to them. It is a contagious spell that turns people into shrubs.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, that reminds me of the fucking parody skit, Captain Planet, Everyone's a Tree.
Yep.
That's the Tainted Grove from PSC&D. Everybody
Gross.
turns into plants and fucks anybody that comes in.
That's the most horrific thing we've seen in the entire campaign, not gonna lie.
No.
Yeah.
What was worse?
There's some vor stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I take it back. Getting turned into the scorpion tails is the worst.
Or being absorbed into the ass of that fucking Raricorn.
Yeah, that's fucked up. There's
There's a lot of messed up things that happened in that game.
Anyway, so
So it's morning. What would you like to do? There are some things that we can do. We can go simply complete our mission.
Shall we?
could
It'd be
go-
nice to start with a win.
yeah, let's do that.
That's the thing, though. If it doesn't work out as you think it does,
I'd like to get out of here.
The point in time, the point where we have to are supposed to locate the artifact is, in fact, what year is it?
what year is it?
Is in fact 105 years from now, and it takes place well to the north of where the demon had her castle.
By Cardinal?
There is a place where Salaran escaped to and was attempting to do something to try and to save his world one last time, or
That
give it
sounds familiar.
another chance. It is there that we must take the artifact.
I swear, if it turns out that Salaran, Salad Shaper, whatever, turns out to be Taz that went really far back in time, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. Agreed.
I don't believe
we met
we'll
him
have to worry about that.
Well, we saw him in Holoscope vision. Oh, apparently a hurricane is going to hit the UK.
Oh
Huh.
boy.
Oh yeah, I kicked Ophelia back from the state because it went like, fuck
You
this.
kicked too hard.
Yeah, well, fuck it. You guys can need some fucking entertainment as well.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hit Ireland first, so screw you.
Let's see here. Oh, yes, I am not in its path. Thank fuck.
Nice.
You're welcome.
I mean, the north is completely Scotland, Northern Ireland, they're getting cunted on.
yeah, like I said. Why are you complaining?
Oh, Getty's in for a shit time. Getty's a
Oh,
northern bird.
Getty needs.
Oh.
Yeah, but Getty is on the eastern side, not the western side.
The eastern side of the north, I mean, I don't know if you remember how small the UK is, but the north, all of the north is getting hit.
And Getty's
Well,
house
here's
is
the thing.
basically like a water cooler. Like she's gonna get flooded. Oh boy.
No worries. If I remember correctly, Geddes' house is on an elevated street, which means everything runs downward because the street goes down. So unless the fucking oceans rise up literally 20 fucking meters, it's gonna be okay. Don't
I
worry.
mean, according to Al Gore, it probably would.
Oh. Al Gore can't even find fucking Manberg. Who cares?
Anyway, so your options are attempt to complete your mission and see what happens to the world 100 years from now if Taz just fails or succeeds and betters the world or whatever, and then go get the artifact. Or I mean, you could go help Taz or do something else.
No. That's
Just go into the future.
let's just move on. Let's see if he fucks it up or not. That's all we need to do.
Yep. We'll bail him out, and then he has to sit in the naughty step, the interplanar naughty step. I don't know what the naughty step equivalent is if you fuck up with this agency twice in a row.
Well, he hasn't technically fucked up.
Death.
Ow. Well, no, sometimes dead is better.
But here's the thing, though. He hasn't fucked up. He's right there now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand any of this shit. Let's get a move on.
All right. Okay.
Yep. Clamber onto Zagara's back and light up a
Very
fine
well.
smokable.
All right, and I guess we will cut it off there.
Okie dokie.
Sounds like a plan.
I cast Green Caress on Taz and turn him into a tree.
No, I am a frost bush.
Frost bush. Oh yeah, you could be a bush with winter breeze on them.
And I'll have, like-
breeze.
Wait, no, because I have a metal arm, do I turn into like a plastic plant or something?
No. You just have you have one of those weather guard grates that go around a bush to keep it from getting blown over. That's all.